Noonish, 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 noonish. J.A. he was major league, playing around with them bats. Kia OG, making plays on the track. Sports and technology, we mix it in with facts. Catch him every Wednesday to like double task. A lot of interviews with ballers and them winners. Yeah, Jay on Notre Dame, all winner.
Oh, yes, y'all. Let's get the cheers, man. It's season 13, man. Season 12 was amazing. The people were amazing. We've had so much fun with everybody. Thank y'all so much for joining us today. If y'all don't know, if you were here a second ago, we just running the back. I'm your host, J.A., a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, man, here with my awesome co-host, Ronald Bulwer, my uncle. What's going down,
Man, we ready to go on a brand new season. And I was out last week.
Noonish.
That kind of
Noonish. Noonish.
Yeah.
You know,
Noonish.
I tell y'all
Noonish.
why.
Noonish.
A little while.
Noonish.
Use one of Wayne phrases, but I ain't gonna say it right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it a little later on.
Yeah.
I'm save it for a little later on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna record a couple of rappers tonight.
It's that one of them kind of evenings, man. But no, thank y'all so much, man. This is Noonish Sports and Tech, man. We were here a second ago. I didn't like the way it looked. I didn't like the way it sounded. It looks a lot better. It sounds a lot better. We about to get this thing cracked off the way it's supposed to be cracked off, man. That's all I gotta tell you. But anyways, let's get this thing started, man. Miss CY, what's going down? First Lady F1, y'all know what's going down. Ain't nothing new but the date. What's good, CY?
Hello, boys. Welcome to Noonish After Dark.
Hey.
This is new for me. This is a new experience for me.
Yeah, it is. You know, we've done it a couple times, but you know, Noonish
You
After
guys
Dark,
have, but
it's a real
I
thing.
have only ever like recorded my own videos in the evening, but I've never
Noonish at night.
I've never joined you guys Noonish at night.
Yeah, well, welcome. I was so excited when you said you could make it this evening. I was like, yes, we're gonna have a full crew in the building. Let's get it.
It feels good. It feels the energy is different, but I like it. It feels like a holiday week too, you know?
Yeah, it's a little more laid back at night,
Oh yeah.
and everybody's looking forward to the long weekend. I know I am for sure.
Oh, I have to. I'm literally.
Whatever,
fresh off
Unc. You just
vacation.
got back. Yeah, whatever, Unc. You just got back from vacation out here saying,
like
I
4
know.
hours ago.
Yeah. Unc just landed it down. You know, touchdown,
relax.
jumping on the show. Dedication, baby. That's what I love. But yeah, Miss CY, there's a lot going on in this world, in these streets, you know. So, tell me a little bit about what took place in that Austrian Grand Prix. I know it was a pretty bad day for old Max, our boy Max, but I couldn't believe Lewis didn't place. I thought it was there for him to happen, you know.
What a race. And let me tell you this. I did not have this on my bingo card for the season. But okay, two things happened before the race even hit the second lap. Are you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
One, you know how they do the formation laps. They're like getting the cars set on the grid.
Yep.
Carlos Sainz sitting in a Williams. He cannot even get his car to go forward. Like it is stuck. It is stalled. Bad things are happening.
Out the gates.
Oh my God.
Wah, wah, wah.
And if anybody who is, raise your hand, raise your paw if you've seen the Formula One.
That's a Williams reference right there.
Every time. If you've seen the Formula One movie, raise a paw, just me. A very similar situation happens in the Formula One movie where the driver is stuck and can't get his car to go. And so Carlos Sainz stuck on the grid, and you're like, oh my God, how could it get worse for Williams over here?
That's wild. Yeah.
They have to abort the start. They basically have to start over. His car's on fire. Bad things are happening. So the race doesn't even begin. So that's the beginning of he doesn't even start the race. Then lap one, Kimi Antonelli, our sweet angel baby, Kimi, who's just 18 years old, a little infant, he hits Max Verstappen, both cars out of the Grand Prix. And this is the reason why this is
Out the
significant.
gates, like on the first turn, right?
I mean, I blinked and this race was over for Max Verstappen. And I
That's
was
wild.
stunned, first of all. But the reason why it was such a big deal is like this is the well, two things. Max, legendary on the track, right? But then Kimi Antonelli, one of the more successful rookies that we've seen in a long time. For him to take him out after such a great couple of races, such a bummer. So I expected like absolute chaos. I expected Max to pull a Max and lose his mind and cuss out Kimi, lose his mind on the radio. And my guy was literally so calm and was like, "Oh, okay, well, I'm out." He gets out. He and Kimmy like apologize to one another, and then they just go on with their day, and they're out of the race. Max says after the race he didn't even watch really the rest of the what happened on track because he didn't care. And I was so stunned, like for this young guy to take out Max in that fashion was
Oh, he was so
pretty.
nervous too. Like he was
Oh my
apologetic. Like boy
god, he
thought
was
Max
so
was about to jump his
sorry.
ass. I
He
was,
was so sorry.
surprised that Max didn't get out a little more, furious, right? Because he's won that race 5 times.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that moment showed me something that I guess I was just a little bit surprised. Like that is the Red Bull Ring. That's what that circuit is called. Like the idea that this young kid makes a mistake, takes out Max. This is what Max's problem. Like sometimes we can certainly blame things on Max, but poor little baby Kimmy. So yeah, he handled it really good in a really classy way, shockingly for old Max. But today I saw it post and it scared the shit out of me. It's Max Verstappen wearing it's photoshopped, but it's a Mercedes kit, a team kit. Like he's wearing their stuff. And they are talking some rumors that Mercedes might try to pick up Max Verstappen. I'm like, are they going to replace George or are they going to
What?
replace Kimi? What's going on? So maybe he was being nice to him because maybe he's going to be his teammate or maybe he's taking his seat. I don't know. So this is
That'd be
all
wild.
unconfirmed, but yeah, I thought it was really interesting
But I mean, I
that
can
he
see that
handled it.
happening though. I mean, I don't see him replacing George. George has been doing his thing now. Kimmy, on the other hand, boy,
I don't
wrecked in
know
the
though.
first
Like,
corner.
I don't know. He's such a good rookie that I think it'd be a mistake. I don't know. I don't know what it means. I don't know who's like what the potential is there, but yeah, I got really nervous when I saw the when I saw that graphic. It's obviously photoshopped, but still I was spooked. But anyway,
Yeah.
the papaya guys go on to get first and second, and then Charles Leclerc gets a second podium in a row. And Lewis was in fourth, so that was exciting. But yet again, another weird pit stop strategy from Ferrari. He could have positioned himself a little bit differently, but I think the team has just had some very weird tire strategies for Lewis. I think he's still trying to get into the swing of things, and
Yeah.
I don't know. It was an interesting race. Now, this was a very important race win for Lando Norris. He is now creeping into Oscar's current lead, and they're just 15 points apart in the Drivers' Championship. So another win would give either of them a 25-point push in the right direction. So this was a must win for Lando Norris.
Yep, that was a big win for Lando for sure. Happy to see him do it. I know it. He's been spazzing a little bit because his boy Piastri's been going off, and Lando's got a attitude problem from what we saw with old Max. Just the histories that I've seen with Max, but it was good to see him get a win this past weekend. So
it was good. They battled it. They battled it out, and they have those rules, right? Don't take each other out. Just race, and they did a good job for once, not knocking each other out. So yeah, it was a good one for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, with the Austrian GP coming up, what do you think? I'm sorry, with the Silverstone. Silverstone coming up. That's a big time party. That's big time history right there.
Guys, let's take it back in time. Okay, let's go back to last year. This was the weekend that Lewis Hamilton got his first Silverstone win. Well, let me say this. First win in a while. His last win at Silverstone with Mercedes before he went to Ferrari. And I don't remember if you guys recall, but I think I cried for like a whole week. I was so happy for
I
Lewis.
remember
This
that.
was such a meaningful win for him. And so like it was just saying bye to Mercedes, saying bye to Silverstone in the Mercedes fit, like obviously still coming back. They actually have been talking about how Silverstone's never gonna go away. Like they changed the schedule for Formula One occasionally. So they'll take and take races away, put them back up, things will change. But they keep talking about how Silverstone, because it was the home of the first Formula One race ever, that it'll be there for the rest of time, which I surely hope because it has so much history. So yeah, Lewis Hamilton won last year, and here's my pick. Do you want to hear my hot take for Silverstone for this weekend?
Absolutely, we do.
I know you guys are dying. I know you're dying to know. There are 3 very popular British drivers, and I'm predicting those 3 are going to be on the podium. I'm shooting my shot. I'm going to say Lewis Hamilton is going to win this one because he's won more races at Silverstone, really than I think 9 wins at Silverstone. He hasn't not been on the podium in like 11 years or something crazy. So Lewis Hamilton, George Russell. And for giggles, I'm going to put Lando Norris in 3rd. And that's my call. We're going to put the British guys on the British podium. That's my take, my hot take. What are your thoughts?
I know this is a British race, but is that why we're expecting Lewis to perform so well? Because, he hadn't had the best of luck so far out there with Ferrari, man. Like, it's weird.
I'm hoping that like something aligned. I mean, just with the win last year and how much of a struggle it was to get him on the podium and into first. Like that was hard. It felt unattainable. And when I said last year that I wanted Lewis to win, it was one of those like, I want him to win, but I know that he probably won't. I was wrong. How dare I? So this is another one of those where I'm like, he knows this track. He's won it 9 times. The only person who even gets close is there's 2 drivers that have won 5 separate times, but 9 times at the same circuit. So he knows this track. He might not know this car that well on this track, but I think he's getting into the swing of things. And this is like same kind of midpoint of the season that he was out last year. So I don't know. Let's see. He didn't have a terrible race last race. So I'm feeling compelled that he's going to be on the podium, and I am shooting for a first place win for our guy, Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, he got a 4th place spot last week.
Yep.
So, he's right outside, but, it's like, when did we start, celebrating the 4th place for Lewis Hamilton?
I know, it's brutal.
Yeah,
it's
anybody.
It's
4th
brutal.
is not a place.
Yeah, it's not.
4th is not a place.
Nah, you participated today.
Yeah.
And you're going to be in the locker room with everybody else watching the other 3 guys.
I got a very hilarious 4th place story, but I'm not going to interrupt CY with it right now.
No, please do. Tell us
please
your 4th
interrupt.
place story.
I want to hear this.
Yeah.
One time I was on a basketball team.
Yeah.
I was a grown man. And we got 4th place. And they gave us some trophies. So I said, man, 4th ain't no place, man. Let's throw these trophies in the trash. And the guy said, oh, no, man, we're going to. I said, okay, because they gave us a little team trophy and each individual player a trophy for 4th place.
Yeah.
So they gave away 5 places. So I said, okay, we got 4. I said, okay, man, let's put our trophies all down right here, and we're going to take a picture. And when they put them down right there, I stomped every last one of them. 4th ain't no place. 4th. No, for real, that's a true story. I stomped, kicked, and broke every last one of them.
You wasn't feeling that, huh?
Yeah, 4th is not a place.
No, it's not a place. I agree with you
Not at all.
100%. There's nothing to
Not
celebrate. I'm not celebrating 4th place.
But now the moral to the story is that we won that league the next 3 years that we played in it. But I'm not taking 4th ain't no place. 3rd, and in track and field, we always say 2nd is just the first one to lose.
Yeah. That's what I say.
We been saying that. 2nd is just 2nd place is just the first one to lose.
Yeah.
So 4th is definitely not a place. But anyway, see, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, don't tell. No, please. First of all, never interrupting me. Second of all, don't tell Lewis Hamilton that because I was really stoked about his 4th place. But I know he doesn't feel that way, right? He's a competitor. He's won more races and more championships than literally anyone else. I know he's not pleased. What? He what? He did who?
This thing just gave up on me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. My headphones just
Uh-oh.
gave up all the way.
That's okay. All I was saying was that Lewis is a competitor. He doesn't want to be in fourth place, which is why he's going to be in first place at Silverstone this weekend. Please tune in. They think that it might rain, which it is always the case in England. So that can always shake things up, which Lewis is a competitor in the rain. And so I'm hoping for a first place win for him. Kick off our birthday month, right, Unc?
Yes, sir. I'm with you on that. What coming up on what, the 7th?
14.
7/14.
7/14.
Yeah, coming up.
It's
Soon.
Coming up, CY.
It's coming up, CY, real fast.
I was thinking about having my birthday party
And,
at Texas Roadhouse.
On
What are
that
your
week,
thoughts?
CY, I will reveal my age on the show.
Oh, snap.
It's not like it's a secret. I just haven't said it on the show.
Yep.
Okay.
True.
Okay.
Because everybody that know me really, I mean, not everybody, but most people know it.
I mean, a lot of people know you. Huh?
Yeah, a lot of people know.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So, NASCAR has a new tournament coming up, right?
NASCAR took some notes from the NBA, and they are doing their first ever in-season challenge on TNT.
That's wild.
Of all things. So they are doing a 32 driver single elimination tournament. It takes place over 5 races on TNT. So they published a bracket. So the driver with the best finish in each matchup goes to the next round.
Yeah.
It started in Atlanta, which was last weekend. And then it goes for 5 races. Like the next one coming up, which is so crazy to me because this is such like an outlier event, is the Chicago Street Race. But anyway, they have a really cool bracket that you can see online, and TNT is doing a full NASCAR broadcast to complement this. Now, I'll tell you, I have a spoiler alert to all of my NASCAR fans out there. There's a $1 million prize for a perfect bracket. However, in the spirit of racing, not a single person has a perfect bracket anymore after Atlanta. So the $1 million prize already out the window, and that is okay because they've already had a bunch of crazy upsets. So I think it's a crazy thing to try and predict these types of matchups and to put it into this kind of in-season tournament, which is new for them. But I think it's a fun way to engage the fans. They feel tapped in. It gives me a little bit of betting / March Madness vibe. So yeah. I think it's a fun way to get people playing along and paying attention, maybe during what might be kind of like a slower part. Maybe that's why they did it. Maybe it's this kind of like a slower, quieter part of the season for fans tuning in because everyone's on vacation and stuff. But yeah, so they'll head to Chicago, Sonoma, Dover, and Indianapolis, which will close out their TNT run and the in-season tournament. So we'll see what happens. I actually don't know what the guys get. I know that there was $1 million prize for a perfect bracket, but I have actually no idea if they're doing anything for the drivers or they just keep getting the regular money that they normally get. So we'll see. If you had known about this, would you have filled out a NASCAR bracket? My guess is you've been busy, so you don't have time to do that. But
would you fill out a NASCAR bracket if you knew about this tournament?
Yeah, NASCAR needs somebody like Dale Earnhardt or a AJ Foyt or what's the Yarborough back in the day. Those people, they transcended the sport.
Yeah.
It didn't matter if you like NASCAR or not. You know who AJ Foyt was. I don't know if you know who Dale Earnhardt was. Yeah. They don't have anybody right now that kind of and then
transcend the sport like that. Yeah.
I would sit down, especially AJ Foyt, because I was a young man and I love winners and AJ Foyt with the big hat and the big mustache and boy, he getting that NASCAR.
He became iconic.
So right now NASCAR need to promote somebody. I like F1 even got a couple of guys, but NASCAR don't have anybody. And if I knew about somebody, I would even if back in the day, I would say, okay, they're having a NASCAR race. I'm going to pick Dale Earnhardt. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'll pick AJ Foyt, but we don't have, that I know about. Yeah. Maybe I'm just too far removed from the loop. But I think they need a big personality or something to kind
Yeah.
of boost them back. Because I think NASCAR is down just from what it
NASCAR
was
down
at
right now?
one point. I mean, it's still big.
Yeah.
I mean, quite naturally, they're making more money because of TV contracts.
Yeah, and this is more
But I'm
people
saying,
in the world.
just real popular. I mean,
Yeah,
it's like I say, everybody would sit down and watch NASCAR just because of certain guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, it's very
Just
different.
because of certain guys.
I mean, even 90s,
Yeah.
late
Yeah,
80s,
Earnhart
90s.
Jr.
Yeah.
Earnhardt
it
Jr.
was-
and
What do you think about that, CY? Has it lost a little bit of its pop, or what do you think? Or have other sports just kind of evolved quicker?
No, what's interesting is like what you're talking about, Unk, are these like, star players, drivers from those times. And we did all of that, the Earnhardts of the world. That was without social media. And it surprises me that someone hasn't taken that same type of grip on a global scale and isn't recognized in that way with the power of technology. So that makes me think, like, why did the ones that you can remember, why don't we have a handful of those now that are recognized and transcending the actual sport itself? I think there's a lot of popularity. I think the viewership on NASCAR out over like the numbers are more than the people watching Formula One, because it's recognized more in America than anywhere else. And F1 is so global, but those numbers are kind of always surprised me. I'm like, I forget how many people do watch NASCAR. I do though think you're so right. There really isn't that one star that people think of. Kyle Larson has tried to make his evolution into trying other motorsports. I mean, people thought about Danica Patrick for a long time, or they're like, oh, there's this one female in the sport, and they highlighted her a lot. I think Bubba Wallace had a lot of attention on him for a while. He's one of just a handful of Black drivers in motorsports in general. So I love that he has a voice there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I mean, Joey Logano is a very popular driver. We got to say hi to him coming out of his trailer at the race, but I don't know that somebody who doesn't watch NASCAR has any idea who Joey Logano is.
Yeah.
So you're right. I think it's rising in popularity, or it's staying steady in popularity. But I do still think, yeah, you're right. On the storytelling side, I don't know that there's any key drivers that are as big as some of the guys from the 80s and 90s were.
Yeah, it's also tough, man, because just you got so many other options to compete with.
Yeah. Yeah, that's totally true. And there's a million places and ways to watch these sports. Sunday is a crazy day for sports. It's a competitive day. Summertime is kind of a tough time to really lock people in. So I'm curious, like I'm interested to see how the results of this in-season tournament, if they're tracking a benefit and return based on viewership or sponsorship dollars, or what that looks like. So who knows? We'll see. Maybe this is going to be something they continue to do if they find it successful. But yeah, I mean, they tried. I mean, I think about it all the time. Like they did a Netflix style Drive to Survive Netflix series on NASCAR, and I thought it was really interesting, but it did not take the same type of I don't think it had the same impact that Drive to Survive did.
I mean, that's the whole beauty of being first to market, right?
Yeah.
So, that's kind of like copycat. It's like, oh, we already saw the song and dance and we're committed to it over here already. So
I don't know. I think that, but like that style worked for a reason, because it leaned into the storylines that were on and off track. So you think that you could replicate that into a whole new sport with all new stories. So yeah, I think like this, like not to continue to compare NASCAR and F1 because they're wildly different, but even this last season of Drive to Survive kind of fell short for me. As an F1 fan. But let me tell you, and I'm gonna close this out because I know you guys have a busy show. The F1 movie crushed this last weekend, and in general, the feedback, it's not just me who thought the movie was great. A lot of people have a lot of positive reviews about it. So you guys definitely need to go check it out. I've been talking about it for literally a year now. I was looking back at some old clips of me making fun of the name, the F1 movie, and the soundtrack that they chose. I take it all back. I'm so sorry, Apple and Formula One. You guys did great. I didn't believe what was going on at the time, but now it all makes sense to me. So you guys should definitely check it out. Unk, put it on your list. I'm going to take you for your birthday.
Oh. You hear that?
What's that?
She said put on the F1 movie on your list. She's taking you for your birthday.
Okay. Let me know the day for real. No, I'm serious. See why?
I should
I'm,
take you both.
I don't play. I don't play. I'm gonna take my boys. We're gonna go. We're gonna
No.
go see.
See
We're gonna
why?
go see the Formula One movie.
Y'all share a birthday. It's on me. I already
Wait a
told you
minute.
it's on me. So, yeah.
See why you the 14th?
Well, where am
Yeah, y'all share a birthday.
I keep wanting her to be, Jonathan's mother, which is my sister, is the 13th.
Season
I keep
13?
I keep wanting to make your birthday with hers. I don't know why.
Yeah, but it's with yours, huh? Y'all twins.
Yeah, I know. No, for
We're
real.
twins.
See why? Make the day, and I promise you,
It's going down.
I'm coming with JA.
It's going down.
can we wear our matching shirts? Bring my shirts. So we can all be twins. Triplets. We'll be triplets.
I
at the
got your
F1.
shirt in the car. It hadn't left the car.
Perfect.
Because I
Okay.
when I left it last time at the house, I was like, I'm going to just put it in there. So when I see it, she going to get that.
See why you don't have your merch yet?
Nope.
I'm gonna get it on our birthday at our
Yeah.
movie date.
It's in my car. It's in my car.
Okay. Hey, say, Unc did his part. See why?
What,
I
a-
told
You did your
was
part.
gonna- that's all I said. I did my part.
what am I going to do with that little bitty shirt?
Hey, see why?
I'm sure you look good in a crop
See
top.
why?
I'm sure.
You know what he can do with that little bitty shirt? He can bring it to you. It don't matter how small it is.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We'll get it
Exactly.
to you. We'll get it to you,
Nah,
CY.
nah.
CY's a very busy lady. So
Yeah. Oh, no,
I-
I just had.
whenever she's
I
got a
will
couple
be-
minutes in the day, I might have to, just
I will
slide
be-
it by
Oh,
there,
yeah. See
but
why?
it's-
Hey.
I don't know if there's a such thing as a couple minutes. I wonder what your schedule looks like, what your calendar looks like. It's probably slided out, highlighted all the way up, boy. It's like
You would be so surprised. You
every
would be
15
so
minutes,
surprised.
take it.
It is not as busy as
See why?
people
That's
think.
how we are
Sure.
for real. July the 14th. Hey man, pop.
Yeah.
I mean, because I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm pop. If I'm not doing that, I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
If it ain't on the schedule,
Yeah,
you
if I
taking
ain't
a
got
nap.
nothing to do.
Yeah.
I'll take a nap because when I get up, I mean,
You back at that schedule, right back at that highlight. Yes, sir.
As long as I'm going like this, I can go all day and all night. But if I go like this and there's a gap in there, let me take a nap.
Yeah. But now, see why. Thank you so much for joining us on this, very unique season premiere, Noonish at Night, 7 p.m. episodes. We're typically at 12, very different, but you made yourself available, and we appreciate
And
you
we
so much for
appreciate
that,
it. And we
girl.
love you, see why. And we're going
Thank
to see
you,
the
guys.
movie.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll see y'all soon. Love ya.
Have a great evening. Love you, girl. Be good. Hey, that is the one and only Cristiano, yeah, bruh. Hey.
Let's see why.
Y'all know what time it is, man. It's time for me to get the thing all set up over here while the music plays in the background.
Noonish.
This is time.
Noonish.
I'm going to
Noonish.
speak up because I'm going to tell you, I thought you was first lady. See,
Noonish.
come on,
Noonish.
the subjects that we are
Noonish.
not so well versed on. I'm gonna say it that way.
Yeah. She fills our gaps in,
Yeah, absolutely.
A helpmate right there, We don't know F1 NASCAR in hockey. She knows it very well. Therefore, we are 360, baby. We
Yeah.
solid across the board with those taken care of. Because promise you, what I ain't gonna tell you about is none of those subjects. We're gonna learn together.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
that's how that's going down. But pulling up my drive, Google Drive. There it is. So I can pull up these topics real quick and we can get this party rolling. Home. There it is. Okay.
There it is.
Y'all ready for these topics, man? Are y'all ready for these topics? Crank this thing up one time. Crank this thing up one good time, man. Who's in the building? If you're in the building, man, see something, say something. If this is your first time, welcome to the Noonish Experience, man. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button one time.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead and hit that like button one time. Go ahead and hit that share button one time. And
And
then
then
we
hit
get
that notification bell.
that notification bell, man. Gonna hit them with a good old ring, 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 ring. I think that's the right sound. I don't know. I'm not sure. We're gonna toggle back and forth with both of them.
Hit
Just
them
in
with
case.
the quadruple tap.
The quadruple tap. Hey, all
Yeah.
of them, man. Just in case.
Hit
man.
them all just in case so you'll know.
Just in case. All right.
And
So
then,
what's
man,
going
if
on?
you got something to say something. We'll talk back.
Yeah, man.
You
Hey,
know, as long as it's not outlandish, we'll talk back.
Yeah, and it's one of those crazy evenings right now. Everything is just going off right now. All right, all the electronics just decided they want to just play with me tonight. I got my monitor in the back, shutting down on me every 5 minutes. We couldn't get CY for nothing in our ear set, so we was doing our best to hear her as well as we could.
I mean, it's a live show.
And now we ready to rock, man. We ready to rock. So got my topics up, man. Let's jump into this, huh? You ready for this?
Let's jump.
Let's jump into these things. So first and foremost, man, before we get into the topics, one of my favorites ever, man, passed away in the past week, and I gotta make sure that I gotta kick him a shout out, man. Dave Stewart, baller, 6'5" monster with that wood in his hands.
Hold on. Dave Stewart.
Yes,
that played with
the Oakland A's,
Oakland
Pittsburgh
A's.
Pirates. Yeah, he passed away. 74 years of age.
I've been on vacation.
Yeah, man.
Hey, he got me by just a little bit, not much, but he got me though.
Got about like 4 or 5 years. Yeah, man. Dave Stewart was a beast, man. Like, I don't know if y'all know too much about Dave Stewart, but the man, hey, we talking about an MVP, man. We talking about a dude that could absolutely swing that stick. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, my boy could ball. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Shout out to you, Dave Stewart, man. Thank you so much for blessing us with your ability, man, allowing us to be privileged to watch that. Man, you know, all that good action right there, man. But had to say that before we got into this thing.
He was with the A's first, right?
No, he was with the A's last, with the Pirates. He was with the Pirates.
He wasn't with the family.
I believe he was.
At the end, I think at the end or something.
He was with them boys. He came in the 70s, you know.
Yeah, Willie Stargell and them boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, just like I say, I know star power, man.
Yeah.
I might not know a lot of babies. I mean, but when certain people play,
you know your guys.
Hey,
you got your guys.
Just sit down and watch. Back in the day when the Pittsburgh Pirates played, sit down and watch.
Got to. We're a family. This is a family affair.
Yeah.
Got to watch them boys get down. On to these topics, baby. Starting out. Diddy. Papa Diddy Pop. P. Diddy. Puff Daddy. Puffy. Sean Combs.
Yeah.
You know, Sean John.
Oh, that boy. Hey,
all 3, 4, 5 of them.
Hey, I'll tell you like all that.
Hey.
You know, he got found not guilty on the 3 major charges.
If you want to crown
but the 2 he got found guilty on, man, we need to stop it. 2 prostitution cases.
They tripping.
Come on, man.
Hey, Sean, you mean to tell me Puff Daddy out here prostituting? Absolutely not.
He out there pimping.
If he out there pimping, man,
hey, I'm tell you like this.
There's a whole lot of people out there pimping.
If he got all that money, he got all that pimping. Come on, man, I ain't finna be standing.
Hey, ain't messing with that, man. So check this out, man. So again, can't condone any of the activities he's done in his life.
No.
Like, we all know the allegations. We all know the many different possibilities and things that he's connected to, man. Like, I'm not with none of that. You know, I'm not with none of that, man. I'm not a fan. Like, I was a Diddy fan back in the Gap. You know, I used to like the music that he was associated with. He wasn't really making nothing, wasn't really writing rhymes, but you know, like Suge say, he was a producer all up in the videos.
Yeah, he come out and do a spin or two. And act like he can dance when he really can't, and then go. I mean, but I don't know nothing that he. I mean, he produced. I mean, he's a great producer.
Yeah.
But other than that, as far as being an entertainer, no.
Nah. He can put on a party, obviously. Right? He can put on a show.
Certain kind of party.
I went to the Bad Boy family reunion when they came here to Dallas, and hey, had I not gone there, I never would have saw DMX. He was a surprise guest. DMX came out, shut everything down. But his ability to identify talent, and to identify a sound and what's hot,
get it out there.
Second to none. He's solid with that.
He's solid with that.
Getting things done, he's solid with that. But
how he get them done?
All that side stuff he got going on with the little boys and little girls and grown boys and grown girls, like, man. Hey, man, that's too much for me, bro. But that has nothing to do with jail time. Morals and laws are two different things.
Yeah, because the law found him not guilty on 3 of those.
Yeah.
So
and the ones that he was guilty on, like you already said, were very questionable.
yeah,
That's judgment, right?
yeah.
And they're not gonna release him. Come to find out, before his sentencing. I'm sure they're scared of some intimidation tactics. The man's got power. I think it would be very foolish to make any moves, retaliate on anybody, because he's going to have a magnifying glass on him and everybody involved. You think. So I think a lot of people really were more so saved by his...
Well, see, the power that he got over people is film.
Yeah, that's what I'm
he
saying.
filmed a lot of stuff. But for somebody, for just having, for him having a little power, don't nobody give a damn about Puffy. But
hey,
but for the people that they're not gonna tell it. But me personally, what I believe is that Puffy list is way longer and deeper than anybody. It's almost like the Schindler's List.
Yeah, hey, that bad boy like that.
Epstein or somebody.
Yeah, like that list that came out, Mitchell report in baseball with all them steroid players,
yeah,
man.
That's
like
the same way like that when the Epstein files came out.
Yeah.
But you got a picture with Bill Clinton and Donald Trump, but their name ain't part of the files. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, because too many people was crying. I mean, hey man, it's too many people to sit down, been silent, shaking in their boots,
Absolutely.
not saying nothing.
Man.
And then you got certain people talking about, I never went to his party. I never went. I went, but I left. I mean, this is just how it is in real life.
Yeah.
Most of the time, if you're around certain people, you're in a certain industry, you know what the party gonna be before you go.
Absolutely.
I don't give a damn who you are.
Absolutely.
And then it may be, you got an idea, you may not know it's quite off the chain as it is.
Yeah. But
you know it's off the chain.
Absolutely, you did. Everybody involved, man, knew what was going on.
And then when you hear Aaron Hall is screaming and hollering folks' name.
What Aaron Hall? He's just trying to get his identity back.
No, this was back. Aaron Hall, yeah. I went to the Diddy party. They know blah, 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 about me.
Oh, wow.
And all this here. They know what size I am and all this kind of stuff. Yeah.
Aaron Hall went all the way there,
That's on YouTube.
Wow.
I mean, now if I'm going to say it like this. He probably too drunk and high to be lying. And he called a couple names on there, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who he called up?
I really can't remember. Sorry.
You don't know who he called out on?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm messing with it.
No, we can. We'll look it up one day.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, there's a lot of people. That's the same way, like when Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Now, when the last time Jimmy Walker was a force when he was on
Good Times?
Good Time.
Yeah.
He even said, man, everybody know what Bill Cosby doing, man.
That's crazy. And that's a long time.
Know what Bill Cosby doing, man.
That's a long time. Yeah, it's not, that's my whole thing.
It ain't no secret.
And that's another thing. Like, he's not the first to do it. Ain't gonna be the last man.
And I'm gonna say it like
don't condone anything he did, man.
I don't either.
Bro.
And I'm gonna tell you like this: P Diddy didn't make that up. He got that from somebody.
Oh, absolutely, copycat, and just
he got that from somebody. Yeah.
And there's other
like
people
we were
still
talking
doing it
earlier. He didn't add it. He didn't divide it. He didn't subtract it. He multiplied it.
And man,
but he learned it from somebody.
And this boy Tony Busby, man, this boy racking up L's and dollar signs. He don't even care about these people that he's calling out, putting all their business out on in the front street. Tony Busby business ain't getting. He's the one supplying the avenue.
But he's
the
conduit.
And but everybody got to pay him. Now I don't know if he's doing these on like contingency terms, which I doubt, considering. But if you call me and you tell me, hey bro, it's a possibility you can win some money on this case right here. I've got the NDA that you signed in the file with all the other NDAs that were handed over to me. So I'm just calling everybody on the list. You wanna see if you can win a couple million? Hey bro, Only way I'm saying is it free?
Yeah,
Because I didn't call you.
Yeah.
You called
Call
me.
me.
Just like you called all 26 of them girls in the Deshaun Watson case. Free. My boy not found guilty on any of those cases. Like, the boy is just out here just trying to find stuff, man, and destroying people's
But these
reputations.
people are paying him thinking they're going to get a lot of money. And
Yeah.
And he's the one, he's making money while they losing.
Court fees, man. Hey,
Yeah.
them court fees are no punk. This boy pockets getting fat, and he humiliating a whole bunch of black folks.
And then they saying that that P. Diddy may have as many as somewhere between 12 to 21 civil cases being filed against,
Man, P. Diddy about to come out here,
Man, guess
lawsuits
what?
galore,
After-
defamation of character. Y'all done got me up in here, got my hair and my beard gray. Man,
do you
like,
know,
letting everybody know
in most states,
my business.
if you sue me, J.A., and the court say, I owe you $1 million and I don't give it to you, you know what you got to do?
What was that?
Sue me again. In most states.
And what's gonna happen?
I ain't gonna give it to you again.
He still ain't gonna get that money.
Hey, you know, just like in the Browns in the O.J. Simpson case, they got awarded all the millions. You know how much money they got?
Yeah. Man. Crazy.
$0, man. It's hard to get money in civil cases.
Yeah.
And then he might be just like, who's that told him, say, I ain't paying nothing. That was Jay-Z saying, I ain't paying nothing. Let's go to criminal court.
Wow.
I ain't paying nothing.
Insane, man. Hey,
But anyway.
that's how I'd have done
mean,
it.
Then I don't like
That's how I'd
P.
have
Diddy.
done it.
I mean, personally, P. Diddy is not one of my favorites. He ain't never did nothing.
Moved the meter.
He all right.
Yeah.
I mean, the only, like you say, the best thing he did was find identify talent and then promote it.
That's it. That's it, man. But other than that, sorry for taking so long on that, y'all.
Yeah.
Moving along. Got a
On to the
big
next
boxing
one.
match coming up, man. Canelo versus Bud. What up, Mags? How you doing, baby? What's going down, man? Appreciate you tuning in. What's going down, Justin Miller? What up, man? What up, everybody, man? Appreciate y'all
What's
tuning
up,
in.
man?
Everybody out
Ain't
here on
nobody saying nothing
YouTube.
on YouTube,
Nah, ain't nobody
man.
said nothing, man. We
Man,
got a
say
bunch
something.
of quiet
Man,
inside
hey,
voices
man,
right
what
now, man.
What trip
on
to
the
goes?
tube.
What nephew?
Where nephew
Well,
at,
I mean,
man?
your nephew,
They probably
they
don't know
Where
we
Gerard
popping
at?
off
I
this
mean,
season,
come on, man.
you
Get
know.
over there and say something.
Everybody used to us coming on the noon. Y'all know how we get down on the noonish, hence the name. But hey, we got a very different season premiere for season 13, man. You know,
But now,
Unc
next
been jet setting around here, man. Just landed off that beach today. You know, Unc been sipping them Mai Tais, so we went ahead and did it tonight, man. Had to keep it on that good Wednesday.
Yeah.
Keep it on that good Wednesday, but keeping this thing moving. So you know, Canelo and Crawford, man. I think this fight gonna be a lot more interesting than a lot of people thought it would be at first. You still think Canelo gonna run through that young man or what?
I ain't never thought he'd run through him, but it's gonna be hard.
It's
How
gonna
much
be
they
real
fight
hard
now?
now.
154.
168.
Oh, I got Canelo all day, every day.
I mean, odds absolutely are with you on that.
He jumped 2 weight classes.
2 of them.
He jumped all the way to 168.
And he felt comfortable, and he said nobody was trying to fight him in the other weight classes. Nobody in the 154s. Charlie, they wasn't trying to fight that boy, man.
So his last,
but
he beat Earl. What did he beat Earl at? 147.
147, and he beat Madrimov at 154, and that was a tough one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's a tough one.
Say, man, Madrimov got. Hey, like I said, I ain't gonna say Madrimov beat him or none of that, but Madrimov fought the hell out there.
Oh yeah, he did. You know, he went out there and lost the virtual
That's
tees.
at 154. Now you're going up for. See, and this is the thing about people.
Yeah.
Walking down the street, but between 154 and 168 is not that much.
Yeah.
But in sports, that's a lot.
Oh yeah.
In any sport.
I mean, we saw what 3 pounds did with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. 3.
Yeah.
And you talking about my man's jumping up? Really? 3 weight classes. He has what? 1-2 fights at 154. 1 fight at 154.
Yeah.
Did he fight anybody else at 154 after Madrimov?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Now he at 168.
168. I mean, hey man, hats off to you, Terrence. You know, you ain't no punk, dog.
No, hey, yo, I mean, you can squab. Terrence can squab.
Absolutely.
But going up that much, man, that's a lot.
Did you know that Terrence Crawford's mama used to pay other kids in the neighborhood to fight him growing up? They used to walk around, go around, try to find somebody to fight, and Terrence's mom would pay the other kid to fight Terrence Crawford.
And Terrence beat him up.
Terrence kept winning. Like Terrence. So I say that to say he gonna scrap. Like it's known that Bud, he ain't just no boxer.
Yeah.
My boy was really, he was a dang good wrestler in high school.
He was a what?
A very good wrestler in high school.
Yeah.
And the boy had attitude problems, anger issues. You know, kept getting kicked out of school. Mama, you know, hey, if you gonna get it out, hey, let's go find somebody else to be. You good at it. Let's see if you can go beat this kid up. You know, like the man has grown up fighting. Canelo as well. That's how he got his name. Canelo Alvarez, his name is Saul Alvarez. But he got picked on all the time. They call him Cinnamon Stick because he was redhead, fair-skinned, redhead guy walking around Mexico. So they call him Canelo, which means Cinnamon Stick.
Yeah.
You know? So they both been, you know, scrapping since
way back.
You know, and I think Canelo got more fights under his belt. I know he does, as a matter of fact.
Woo! Go from 147 all the way up to 168. That's a lot.
Yeah, but Canelo, I mean, that's what he fought Mayweather at 147.
Who did?
Canelo.
But he been up here for a minute, though.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Everybody can't do it. And I'm going to tell you this here, to me, that's what defeated Roy Jones, not the opponents. He got out too far his weight class, man.
Yeah.
Roy Jones started at 168, next time fight a lot heavyweight.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I mean, I think, so it was an interaction the other day in that little press conference, and I think kinda, you know, Canelo had to think twice a little bit, you know, and I can still, you can tell he's got those losses in the back of his mind to Dimitri Bivol, right? That loss. So, you know, Canelo was saying he's a great fighter, and Crawford's a good fighter. You know, and Canelo's like, I've been in those shoes before. You come up to your weight class, and it's not what you think it's gonna be, you know. And Crawford was like, oh, so Bivol was a great fighter, and you were just a good fighter, but now you're a good fighter then, huh? Because Canelo was talking about Crawford coming up, but Crawford flipped the same situation because Canelo went up to fight Bivol and got that ass whooped.
Yeah.
You know.
And I would have told him, no, I'm a great fighter. When I lost, I was a good fighter.
Yeah.
Now I'm a great fighter because I'm the champ now.
Yeah.
See, you got to think on your feet.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a. No,
for sure, like Crawford said, hey, Crawford said, because when you went up and fought a good fighter in Bivol was a good fighter, right? You lost. He's like, every time you've gone up, you've lost. He said that to Canelo. You know, and Canelo couldn't say nothing about it.
Yeah.
You know, because that's true. But hey, man, this is going to be crazy.
But
like, the styles are crazy, man.
But this the whole thing. Every time I went up, I lost. But now you coming up, so what that's got to do with that? I ain't going up. You the one doing it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean.
Well, he went up and won, though.
Who's that?
Terrence.
But he ain't won it this way.
No, he ain't win us 168 yet.
That's what I'm
he
saying.
Ain't 168
so that's all I'm saying.
That's a jump and a quarter right there. It's crazy. What up, Rad?
I mean, it's going to be a good fight, but I'm just going to take Canelo.
Yeah, man.
I mean.
You know, I got to, you know,
I'm going to tell you like this. I didn't think Tyreek Hill was going to run no 10-1, but he did. So everything I think, that don't make it true.
I got to rock with Bud, man. Just cuz. And I love Canelo.
Cause snacks?
Yeah. I mean, but Canelo eating that.
Snacks don't take you so far. Snacks will get you.
Canelo eating them steaks, though. They got that testosterone in his meat. You know, he had that bad taco meat that one time that made him fail that drug test.
Yeah, right.
Boy, please. Many tacos as you eat, boy.
Hey,
yeah,
that's like one time. Who was that? Somebody.
My boy said
somebody tried to blame it on sesame seeds, like on the bonds.
Wow. See, I done heard all kinds of crazy stuff.
You got to eat 1,000 sesame seed hamburgers.
Fernando Tatis Jr. tried to blame it on his barber. You know, some bad clippers mixed up. You know, it's like, bro, you have dreads. Did you forget, dog? You got dreads, dog. How you going? Oh, it's the shampoo?
Hey,
okay. THC shampoo. That's how we doing it now. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Well,
what else?
What else we got in boxing?
But yeah, that was great, man. Man, it's going down. I'm looking forward to that fight right there, man. For sure. That's the biggest thing in boxing right now. Going down September 12th, I believe. But a lot of people might argue with that and say that Jake Paul is the biggest thing in boxing. This past weekend, my boy Jake Paul went out there and beat Cesar Chavez Jr., another former boxer. I guess he's still boxing, whatever you want to call it.
How much Cesar Chavez weight? About 150, 60?
No, he's about 170 pounds.
Jake Paul over 200 pounds.
Yeah.
And then this whole thing. All Jake Paul fights are fixed.
Yeah.
And I'm going to lean into the mic when I say this. Jake Paul cannot fight.
Yeah, man.
Fight a real fighter. If you can fight
That's
something
not
good.
fixed. 12 rounds in a real fight.
Yeah,
A real sanctioned fight.
Go get a fighter that's inspired. Go get a. You ain't even got to get a top 10 guy. Get a top 25 guy.
Yeah.
Top 30.
Yeah.
Because he top 50.
Man.
That's a real boxer in your weight class.
Him and Ryan Garcia, now, in his weight class, he don't stand a chance because he's in the heavyweight class.
Exactly.
That's a heavyweight right there.
Exactly.
So, I saw him and Ryan Garcia talking some ish. Now, I think Ryan will put them hands on him. Now, he is a whole half a man bigger than Ryan Garcia.
And then the fight the other day with what's the name was fixed, man?
With who? Tyson?
With
Chavez?
Chavez Jr.
Yeah, like he wasn't. Nothing. So, the first 5 rounds of the fight, my man wasn't thrown.
Chavez didn't do nothing,
he looked a lot like Mike Tyson did in the first 5 rounds of his fight.
And then after that,
it's like, why aren't you throwing? Like, why these dudes? It's almost like they're giving him like a 5-round lead and then banking on a knockout in the last 5 rounds.
And if he had fought in the last 5 rounds, he'd knocked his ass.
And Chavez, he opened up in like round 7.
Man, it's
and
like
Jake was taking some shots to the dome, but obviously he got a chin because he was taking shots. But clearly, if Chavez is landing them punches on you, bro, an actual boxer is gonna wear you out, dog. Because when Chavez decided to come forward and just go in, he wasn't missing.
Yeah,
he wasn't missing, man. So, that was another Jake Paul exhibition.
Jake Paul is
MVP promotion fight right there, baby.
Jake
That's
Paul
not PBC,
Jake Paul.
not Turkish Al-Sheikh. It's MVP promotions. And when you see that, that may as well be WWE, dog.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. When I see Jake Paul, he's just like watching The Undertaker or something. It's entertainment. Yep. I don't take it serious at all because it don't have shit to do with real sports. Real sports is competition.
It's straight up. It's not real competition because my boy going in with a 5-round lead. Just trying to get a knockout. It's like, bet you can't knock me out, and you better not because you won't make all your money. But anyways, moving along.
Wait a minute. Before we switch back to boxing.
Okay.
I got...
It's going down.
Oh, Lord. Did you see Charleston White fight the Island Boy?
Oh,
my God. Say Charleston.
Oh, my God.
Hey,
Charleston got a little something. No, you can tell he trained. Because my boy, Charleston White got a straight jab on him. He was straight with it. He was straight with the jab.
No, he left-handed.
He got
a good jab.
Yeah, he was straight with the jab.
Straight left. Man, he made the Island Boy quit.
Yeah.
Charleston White,
46.
With one eye.
Beat the man with one eye.
And boy, he was, and this the whole thing. That straight left was so slow. Charleston, I love you.
Oh, it was slow as molasses.
But
that bad ball was effective.
When he was go straight down there and bang, bam.
Yeah.
He hit the Island Boy about 15 times with that. And around that 7th round, what
my boy Charleston White was on the ropes like this. At one point, he was like, "Come here, come over here."
And then the Island Boys did like this.
Bye.
He went to the ropes and said, "I don't want no more."
Didn't want no more, man.
I say, hey man, I'm gonna tell all these dudes, man, y'all better leave Charleston White alone.
Yeah, man.
Because Charleston White makes that dude in Chicago.
Yeah, he ain't playing.
If you run up on it,
and he got something for you.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you just like this here. I'm just like Charleston White. I'll snitch on your ass if you call it snitching. Cause if you move in my neighborhood doing some bullshit, I'm gonna call the DeSoto. I'm gonna call the DeSoto police on you.
Yeah, that's my obligation as a man, bro.
You moving in my neighborhood selling drugs or all that. Gotta call the police on you, man.
As the man of my house, I gotta protect and provide.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is my neighborhood, man.
Yeah.
We living good over here.
Yeah.
We ain't having that over there in my neighborhood.
No riffraff.
Come on, man. And if I see you,
riffraff free zone around here.
If I see you I'm going to call the police on you. And if you don't like it, catch me on Cocker Hill and Bell Line.
Yeah, man. Y'all know what it is.
No, I mean, no, I'm serious about that.
Yeah.
I'm serious about that.
Absolutely.
And if I'm in the car with somebody like Charles White, that's heels.
Yeah.
This what belongs to me.
Oh, for sure.
That's heel.
Oh, and that
if
was.
you don't take advantage, say, man, I'm going to give you 10 seconds. You better say that's yours. That's heel.
Yeah.
This mine.
Hey, this next story right here.
If you don't write checks, how do you pay these guys?
Hey, man, this boy ain't got to worry about paying nobody back. He ain't got to write no checks. My boy guapped up.
Ronaldo?
Oh, my gosh. Did y'all see this?
Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute.
Did y'all see this? So SGA signed a 4-year,
$245 million.
$275 million contract, I believe.
No, was it?
Was it? No, it's SGA, let me see. We got it down here in the topic.
Yeah.
$285 million contract extension for SGA. 4 years, $285 million total is what SGA getting. My boy Ronaldo said, hey, NBA, that's chump change, dog. That boy Ronaldo said, hey, Shohei, what was that, 10 years, $600 million?
That's it.
And hung up. You know, my boy just signed a 2-year, $678 million contract. I believe that's what it is.
Yeah.
My boy's making $670,000 a day, $4.67 million a week, $245 million a year.
$245 million?
SGA signed $285 for 4. My boy making $245 million a year, people.
In what?
In soccer.
In football.
Football.
In
Hey,
European
man.
football.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Deuce Prince, put that football down, put that basketball down, put that bat down, dog. We out here on this soccer drills, dog. We soccer drilling all day, every day, dog.
Hey, in the words of Boosie Badder, come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh, my God, bro.
Come on, man.
And 40. I'm sorry. Yeah, $245 million a year. And I'm sorry, I forgot to tell. And also, they gave him 15%
of the
stake of the team, which came out to another additional $45 million. Come on, man.
Right now.
Hey, man. Man.
So that value, that's value right now.
Right now.
Okay. So if that value go up,
Yes, sir.
I mean,
On a Tuesday.
50%.
Hey, and speaking of right now, shout out Bobby Bonilla. Yesterday was Bobby Bonilla Day. He got his $1.19 million like clockwork until 2035. My boy ain't stepped on the field since 2001. New York Mets paid him his $1.1 million. So shout out to Bobby Bonilla Day. I hope y'all celebrated that.
Oh, yeah, because he had a 20?
Deferment.
Yeah,
Yeah, it deferred for 10 years.
And then,
So he started receiving his payouts in 2011
yeah.
of $1.19 million a year until 2035.
Yeah.
So we got man, it's winding down, man. It's sad. It's gonna be a sad day.
Yeah.
We're all gonna be sad on that next day. But we happy for him because he's continuing to receive that guap.
Yeah.
You know,
And at the time,
counting on that check.
it was a marvelous deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a good deal.
Absolutely.
But $1.9 million
Yeah.
in 2035 ain't like $1.9 million when he signed it.
Oh hell to the no.
I mean, that's all I'm saying. At the time, he like, you looking at he thinking that 1.9.
That's before COVID. That's before stimulus packages.
1.9 million is gonna take longer than 2035 for there to be some chump change.
1.9 million. That about now he gonna get about 700,000, 750. He'll get about 750 out that deal. Yeah. 700 to 750 out that deal. But hey, man, I wish I had that deal, man.
Oh yeah. I ain't saying I won't take it. Yeah, I'll take
What up, James? What's going down, homie? Hey, if you out there, man, if you see something, say something, man. We cutting up, man. And we got our topics, but if y'all want to talk about something else,
jump in.
don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
We having a good time. We got that good drink on a good Wednesday night, baby.
If you're scared, call the police.
Yeah, man. And if you're tired, take a nap.
And if you're scared, and if you don't want to call the police, go to church.
Go to church, man. Shout out Ronaldo, man. Yeah. Big bank Hank round this whole
Big money, sonny.
Big money, and I like it. Yes, sir. That's another Boozy Badass reference for you right there. But moving along. So last night, WNBA in-season tournament, the Commissioner's Cup, 4 years running, 4 or 5 years. One of those two. I don't know. Anyways, you know, everybody's wondering, is Caitlin Clark going to play? You know, she came here to Dallas. Everybody made a huge deal about it, man. Such a big deal. They moved the game from College Park out at UTA to the American Airlines Center out there in downtown Dallas. Woo! And Caitlin Clark, MFNA, didn't even play, dog. Didn't even play. Why? I don't think Caitlin Clark's doing any load management, is she? Absolutely not. Caitlin Clark has a messed up groin right now.
Oh, yeah.
It was a lot of discussion. You know, it's been about a week since she injured it. There's a lot of discussion of whether or not she would play. I said, she injured what? A groin? Oh, no, sir.
No.
No, sir.
No.
Because that's not a fever thing. That's a WNBA thing. And when Caitlin Clark is not on the floor due to injury, the WNBA suffers. No matter if her team still won the Commissioner's Cup. I mean, you're not proving anything to anybody. People are coming to see Caitlin. Yeah. They're not coming to watch good basketball. If that's the case, they'd have been there a long time ago, because women play a much better brand of basketball than the men because they're not relying on athleticism.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fundamentally sound, like any other sport that women play. You want to see somebody dribble that thing properly? Go to a woman's game. You want to see layup package? Go to a woman's game. You want to see proper form in the shot? Go to the woman's game. They're not dependent on athletic ability like the men do. So fundamentally, absolutely they sound. So the brand of basketball is better. They pass the rock. They're not pounding it on the floor 18 times until they find a shot, 6 seconds left on the clock. None of that. Much better brand of basketball. People are coming to watch Caitlin Clark.
The ball is moving and the people are too. When the ball and the people moving, that's a good brand of basketball.
Absolutely. And that's what the WNBA is, and that's what it's proven to be, and that's why it's still around. But to get to the next level, like the NBA needed Jordan back then, when Magic and Bird were doing their thing, but they just needed a little something else to really get them over that hump, and MJ arrived, Caitlin Clark is at to the WNBA right now. So, yeah, shout out Indiana Fever. Way to go. Y'all did your dang thing. You went out there. You balled, man. Natasha Howard, 16 points, 12 rebounds. Leah Boston, 12 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. Mitchell, McDaniel, and Cunningham were also in double digits. And what'd you say about teams in double digits? With more people in double digits?
90. I mean, I haven't done the research, but I bet you between 95 and 100% of the time, they win.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was the case again. So, Unc's statistics proved to be true. Yeah. As the Indiana Fever went out there and handled the Minnesota Lynx. And hell, 54 points.
My next go-to statistic is rebounds.
And we're talking about 59 points in a 4-quarter game for a professional team.
Yeah.
How does that happen? 59 points? That's crazy. But that's what that defense did, man. Those Indiana Fever, they came out there, played some great defense. And I can't keep this thing up right here. They came out there, played some great defense, and held those Minnesota Lynx to 59 points. Yeah. Beat them 74-59. Shout out Indiana Fever. Happy for you guys. But nobody was watching because Caitlin wasn't playing.
Yeah, because Caitlin wasn't there.
If Caitlin was playing, everybody would have watched. I watched it. I don't want to say nobody was watching. It was on. I was cooking dinner.
Yeah, because I'm going to go down Jesse Jackson. Everybody's somebody.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Maybe.
For sure.
Hey, he did it in jail, but he's somebody.
Yeah, he's somebody. He's somebody. He finding out what it feel like to be average.
Hey, see, because this is the whole thing.
Or below average, actually.
Dude's in jail, somebody. The one living in the mansion, somebody. So P. Diddy was living in the mansion, he was somebody. He in jail, he's still somebody.
Yeah.
Because everybody.
Everybody's somebody.
Yeah.
Shout out Shaq.
Yeah.
Moving on. I'm gonna just call it out, Hook. I know where that came from, baby. You know what I'm talking about?
It came from a good play. That's where it came from. Like you say, shout out Shaquille
O'Neal. Hey, shout out Shaq. Yeah, for another good reason though, man. Shout out Shaq. My boy is opening up a youth center in Las Vegas. A youth athletic center. So basketball courts, volleyball, soccer, I'm sure some indoor. Better have some baseball in there too, man. Some batting cages, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget about us now, Shaq. Don't forget about us. We can drop a
have
cage
somebody
down.
in there to teach these kids. And then have somebody in there.
If you need somebody to teach these kids correctly, bro, holla at your boy, man.
Yeah, holla at
You
your
know,
boy over
any
there, too.
MLB team out there struggling to hit, all you got to do is call me. I'm trying to tell you. I get them right, bro, in a cinch. But moving on.
On to the next one.
Oh my gosh. So NBA, man, craziness is going on amongst us right now.
Oh, yeah.
We got to start with the home team. Nothing too crazy, but the Dallas Mavericks, man, are looking like a very formidable team right about now. We haven't made too many moves in this offseason just yet. I hear there's more moves to come. Every time we make a move, that's what they say. But and they have no idea what the hell they're gonna do. But anyways, we went out there and signed D'Angelo Russell. So we got another guard that can shoot it a little bit. Going in right now. D'Angelo Russell to the Mavs. What's wrong, huh? It's just getting excited. That don't move the meter for you, huh?
Matter of fact, you make the nigga go back.
Nah.
Hey, man, how many times D'Angelo Russell been here? Ain't he been here before?
Yeah.
Twice, this is the third time.
No. This is D'Angelo Russell first time with the Mavericks. You thinking about Steph Curry, little brother.
No!
This is D'Angelo Russell first time with the Mavericks.
Oh, well, maybe I'm thinking about the Lakers. He been with the Lakers.
Yeah, he been to the Lakers twice.
Well, he been to somebody, New Jersey.
He been to the Lakers twice. Been with the Timberwolves.
New Jersey, too. Didn't he go to New Jersey?
I'm not sure, possibly.
I think he was at New Jersey when he came to the Lakers.
Okay. Yeah.
D'Angelo
Because he snitched on
about 20.
He snitched on Nick Young.
Yeah, Swagger P.
Yeah, man. Said he was cheating out there on Iggy. I tell you, my boy Nick Young still heartbroken.
But this is the whole thing. I want all these young people to know. If you can't cheat unless you married.
Yeah.
You cannot cheat if you're not married.
Yep. You single.
You can't cheat on somebody.
You are single. That's the truth. That's biblical.
Because you ain't made no commitment.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
We'll move on to something else. But
what up, man?
But y'all wake up. Don't be sleeping on the real fact.
Yeah, man. Nah, we ain't gonna move on. It's just, it's a lot going on in this NBA. So
no, I'm not talking about move on from that. I'm just talking about all that cheating talk. But anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on in the NBA.
Man, I think LeBron gonna end up down here in Dallas. I got a feeling. I don't know why. I got a feeling.
He just signed a player option for 50-something.
Well, yeah, but he's still exercising his, looking at his options. It's like 52 million, 52.8 million or something like that.
Then he'll be down here with Kyrie and AD.
Yeah. And Cooper Flag.
Oh!
I got a feeling LeBron gonna try to. And I say that because we got Frank Vogel. We signed Frank Vogel as our assistant coach today.
Well, who was the coach when they won the bubble?
Frank Vogel. And Jason Kidd was his assistant coach. Yeah. So now Jason Kidd's back now. Frank came back. Yeah. I think I just got to feel. I don't even think LeBron fits.
I'm gonna say it like this, but LeBron and Luka ain't coming back.
No. I don't even think LeBron fits in this team, honestly. Like, I think Luka would fit beautifully.
Well, you got Kyrie and AD.
Yeah, but
people LeBron to play with before.
Yeah,
and won a championship with.
Yeah, but we're just so. I mean, we just drafted Cooper Flag. We're gonna let that kid play.
Well, LeBron ain't got 1 or 2 more years. He might be able to mentor.
He not gonna play over Cooper Flag.
Huh?
He not gonna play over Cooper Flag.
Who not gonna play over Cooper Flag?
LeBron. I'm not doing it. I'm not playing LeBron over Cooper Flag.
Okay.
LeBron. I mean, Cooper Flag still got some cartilage in his knee. My boy still got some. He got that youth. My boy 18 years old.
What position do he play?
3, 4, 2, whatever. 1 if he need to. But I don't think he's played the point too much though. He wasn't bringing it up before like that with Duke.
Well, you got Kyrie.
Yeah, but Kyrie's a 2.
LeBron can play the 1. He played the 1 anyway.
Yeah,
I mean, you can say whatever you want to say. Point forward, and then Cooper Flag played the 3.
Ooh.
LeBron played the 4. If Cooper Flag
And
played
then
the 4.
AD and Lively, and you got Gafford and Dinwiddie and Russell and PJ Washington and ooh.
I'm gonna say it.
Would you want? But you know when LeBron goes somewhere, like the whole team has to change to his style of play.
Nah, that's what. Everybody say that, but this.
That's what I see.
Huh?
That's what I see.
But this the whole thing. What's if you the best player? Who the hell they gonna play around? Miami tried to play around D-Wade at first year and got beat.
Yep.
They had to switch it to play around LeBron.
True.
I mean, so I'm just saying.
True.
And right now, how much did LeBron average last year?
28, something like that.
27,
something like that.
How many guys average 27?
But he had to.
I mean,
he had to. I don't think if LeBron comes to Dallas, he's not. LeBron better not average 27 points if he comes to Dallas.
He don't.
We got
have
too many
to.
other guys. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
What
saying.
it
That's
is.
what I'm getting at.
You know, he don't have to.
Yeah.
LeBron is a distributor, and everybody says it's hard to play with LeBron. But hell, if I pass you the ball, do you know who had the hard time playing with LeBron?
Who?
The people that don't deliver.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Kevin Love had a hard time because you shrink in the playoff. Chris Bosh had a hard time because you shrink in the playoff.
Yep. I'm
just saying.
Can't argue with that.
And the ones that didn't shrink, Kyrie didn't shrink. He got a title with him. AD played good. He got a title with him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man.
Yeah.
Because somebody and
AD got a questionable title.
And I'm gonna still say this right now. LeBron in the top 10 best players. I don't know about 10 players. I don't know 10 or 12 players that I say I take this guy over LeBron James. I ain't talking about for no entire career. I'm just saying for one more year. I ain't talking about no entire career. It ain't no 10. And Cooper Flag ain't now one of them 10 players.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just saying right now, LeBron could be a Lynx, but I don't think LeBron ain't coming to the Mavericks.
You don't think so?
No. I mean, I don't know.
You don't think
because,
so?
Because Luka want to still come back, but I don't think they want him back.
Yeah, I mean,
you know that's you know how you feel. What's the word? A spawn lover. Yeah. You're like, oh, I want you back. No, go about your business, man.
Yeah, no doubt. You know,
Luka want Dallas back, but I ain't quite sure how Dallas want Luka back. And I'm
Dallas would definitely take Luka back now. I think Luka, especially with this team the way it's set up right now, I think it'd be
we got a new ownership. If it was Mark Cuban, he never would have left.
Oh, for sure.
Mark
didn't agree in the first place.
New ownership, man. Just like Jenny Boss, man. It's going.
That's crazy right there.
No,
we ain't talk about that. But
yeah.
we can talk about that. But nah, I mean, I don't know, man. Luka would be. It would be awesome to see Luka, Cooper, Kyrie, AD, Gafford or Lively, and all the whole. We got guys. That's one thing the Mavericks have is assets.
But when you get Luka's going to dominate the
ball. Yeah.
And the other guys, I mean,
LeBron's the same way though. I mean, he give it up, but you 12, 15 seconds into the shot clock.
Luka gave it away 18 and 21.
You right.
Shit, 12 a whole lot better.
Luka grew up watching LeBron. Is all I'm saying.
Man,
so he learned from somebody.
You better hope you get 6 seconds when he passes.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, Luka just hold the ball too much, man.
Guys,
too mean.
He's an efficient ball player though. The boy's he's solid, man. I miss Luka, but I think oddly enough, I feel like we're a better team.
Position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, we're
for the long run.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you like this. Where Cooper Flag from?
Maine.
The state of Maine.
Maine. From Maine.
Say Maine.
Maine.
Cooper Flag from Maine.
From Maine.
Guess what, Maine?
We from Maine.
He love the game more than Luka.
Hey,
he love the game more than Luka. I mean, even though.
Hey, I tell you what. Most basketball goals in the neighborhood are outside, man.
Yeah.
Cooper Flag was out there shooting on that ice, man.
Yeah.
In the snow, man.
He was doing that Larry Bird type shit.
Hey, that boy had that treacherous weather up there in Maine, man. And figured out how to be a number 1 pick in the NBA, man.
And then somewhere out of Maine, they just say, man, we got to take you out of Maine. We got to take you out of Maine because these dudes in Maine ain't good enough.
Yeah, we got to get you out of Maine, man.
We got to leave Maine.
And get you a dude, man.
Take you over here to New York somewhere.
You know,
and
man.
play against these dudes over here.
Matter of fact, man, we're going to put you down in Florida in one of these prep schools, man.
Yeah, and then,
let you team up with some of these other guys, man.
When you rock on these boys here, man, he's going to do this stay 1 year.
And he rocked on them boys, man.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he rocked on them boys in the Olympics last year, man.
Yeah,
you know
I know.
what I'm saying?
I know that's what I'm saying.
So, hey.
So Cooper Flag say, man, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to stick with this. If Cooper Flag developing to the kind of player that everybody thinks he's going to be, which is
we got our Brad Davis.
No, hell no. We talking about the Larry Birds and the Rick Barrys and that kind.
Yeah.
Say, man,
big time.
He love the game more than he love the game more than Luka and Joker and Giannis and all them right now. I'm picking the love of the game.
Hey, if Cooper Flag can be Tom Chambers, I'll be good with it.
Shit.
If Cooper Flag can be Tom Chambers, I'm good with it, man.
Hey, man. Hey, if Cooper Flag can be Tom Chambers, I'm damn sure good with it.
I'm good with it, man. Straight up. Cooper Flag, be Tom Chambers.
Because this is the thing. Cool. If he Tom Chambers, he ain't going to have to go up against the competition that Tom Chambers. He ain't got to go against Kareem and Magic and Word. He ain't got to go against stacked teams because now you get 2 or 3 good young guys. That's
all you got. Watered down.
That's why OKC. That's why OKC ain't finna be no dynasty.
Yeah.
Because Holmgren and 2 or 3 of them guys
they're gonna be out of there.
Yeah, because they're gonna get 180 million.
It's not enough money to spread around,
man.
And Jalen Williams is gonna demand some bread.
Yeah, Jalen
Hardenstein gonna want some money when he get up out of there.
Let me tell you like this right now.
The other Jalen Williams gonna want some money when he get up out of there.
If Cooper Flag turned down $89 million,
yeah,
I wonder how much you gonna get Jalen Williams and Hardenstein? Because I'll take them over. Not Cooper Flag.
Hey, Mags, how you doing, girl?
Man, Austin Reeves just turned down $89 million.
Yeah.
I'll take Hardenstein and that other guy over Cooper Flag.
Man.
Right now, I will. And so, if he turned down $89 million, how much you think they're going to turn? It's going to take to keep them? About 180, 90 million?
Absolutely.
Come on, man.
Hey, Ian said he like your hat on. What up, Ian?
What up, big dog?
1, 2, 3.
Say, man.
That's one of the realest right there, baby.
Ian was the first. He was the first call.
Yeah.
He was the first call.
Hey, Ian was on the first Noonish night. You know what I'm saying?
He's on the first Noonish.
Like, straight up, man. Real one in the building. Shout out to Ian. Appreciate you tuning in, big dog. Hey, share this thing with somebody, man. Like this thing one time, man. We will talk about whatever you want to talk about, you know? If you see something, say something. Don't be shy. Don't be bashful.
Yeah, don't be.
We're going to keep this thing moving along, though. But we're still on the NBA, man. Next team, so Atlanta. Looks like they are trying to do something out there. Them Hawks, they have gone and signed Alexander Walker from the Minnesota Timberwolves, Kristaps Porzingis from the Celtics, and Luke Kennard, a shooter, man. So they trying to do something in Atlanta. I don't think it's enough. Like, that's, that don't move. None of those guys really move the meter for me except Alexander Walker. That guy's pretty dang good.
Yeah, he got
Shea Alexander's cousin, and they're Alexander Walker, Gilgeous Alexander.
Yeah,
they're cousins by that Alexander. If you didn't notice, right? That's his cousin, Canadian kid. Cabal did well for Minnesota. That's a loss for Minnesota. Atlanta, you picked up a good one, but Kristaps, Luke Kennard, I need more. Kristaps, I know who you are, so that's not a big deal for me.
Kristaps last year, Boston.
Yeah, themselves.
Kristaps, you know what his problem is?
Availability.
Your best ability is his main problem.
Yes, sir.
He ain't never available.
Yes, sir.
Because Kristaps can.
And when he was, they won that
chip.
They got that chip up there in Boston when he was available.
Yeah, hey, man, Kristaps. I thought Kristaps
7'1", 7'2".
Shoot the 3.
Yep.
Handle the rock.
Yep.
Pass the rock.
Yep.
He can't rebound the rock.
Not like he used to.
I mean, that way he wasn't never no hell of a rebounder. But I'm saying.
But he could dunk that thing though.
But
had hops.
If you 7'2", you can handle the rock. You can shoot the 3.
And New York Knicks
and you can pass that thing. So when you get at the 3-point line, you don't even. If they afraid of your shots, make them come up on you. Go around them. You 7'2", man, you can pull up whatever.
Pull up.
Kristaps. Let me say it like this. Kristaps got skills.
Oh yeah.
Skill.
Oh, he's a European player. Big man with skills.
Skill.
You know, big man over here get on the block. Big man over there learn little man skills.
Yeah.
That's why Joker's so adequate and so versatile. That's why just about everything. Giannis, he's pretty versatile, right? Like just about every big man coming from over there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna put Giannis in there.
Yeah, I said somewhat.
Giannis, now if you catch Giannis on the wing and he catching it,
Giannis like young LeBron. You know, he coming downhill on you, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, well that part.
Yeah.
But LeBron had way more to himself.
Oh yeah. But I'm saying just coming
down.
You ain't stopping that.
Oh yeah, downhill.
You ain't stopping Giannis coming downhill.
No, you ain't.
Get out the way. Get out the way.
Because you know what they used to say about Giannis.
Pretty ball coming
What they say, build a wall.
Build
Build a wall. They used to say build a wall.
Yeah.
And when they won their championship against Phoenix,
Yeah.
Phoenix wasn't building the wall.
That's what happens.
They tried to go with Aiden one-on-one with him.
Yep.
But all the teams that had beat him before, you got to build a wall, man.
Got to build a wall, man.
Because he can't handle a rock like that.
Yeah.
He ain't got no jumper.
Yup.
Yep.
Yup.
And he mad because Dame gone.
Yeah, and speaking of Milwaukee, man, they got some things going on over there. So Miles Turner is now a member of the Bucks, and they also cut Dame Lillard while he's rehabbing his Achilles. That was never a good marriage. That never made sense to me.
I didn't like that at all.
I feel like Milwaukee was just out there shooting craps, doing whatever they could to keep Giannis in the building.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a good fit. It never was, because Dame is not that. In Portland even, he wasn't that dude. He's a lot like Durant. He don't want to be that guy. He wants to be like he's a guy. He's got the ability to be that guy. But CJ McCollum was more that guy than Dame. Dame was very passive in Portland. He was never that dude in Portland. I don't know if you realize that. He was never just that guy in Portland. Like, to me, he wasn't that guy. He's not the guy that's gonna get you. Now Dame will get you over the hump, but he's not gonna take you there.
Oh, well, CJ wasn't either, but I'm just saying. Now, the guy
CJ's personality was more so
take you down. It's very few of them. I mean, they few and far between.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
but you know, and I love Dame.
Yeah,
Dame,
I do too. Dame, man, that's my dude.
Dame is a dude I'd kick it with. Like, we can drink beers and kick back and watch sports and talk ish.
Yeah, oh, Dame is that.
Talk our big ish, you know. But you know, like Durant, he's just not that leader guy.
You gotta have a certain kind of team for Dame, cause Dame is gonna over. Do you know?
We haven't figured out what team that is. We haven't figured out what kind of team that is.
Because Dame don't want to handle the ball and all that a lot.
Dame would be great for LA.
Dame be great with LeBron.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because
he'd be great
Dame gonna shoot the logo. You know, Dame. Dame got more logo threes than.
But he's not gonna beat the pavement with that ball. He's not gonna dribble the hell out of it. Like
no, that's what I'm saying.
No,
so he gonna get it to LeBron, let LeBron do his thing, and then that Dame. You know what I'm saying? And boom.
Yeah, man. So that's two big moves right there in Milwaukee. Denver, Bruce Brown comes back. He resigns, but they also let go of Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. is now in the Brooklyn Nets. Like I said, that boy disappeared, man. If they're not investigating Michael Porter Jr. right now for some fraud stuff like his brother up in Toronto with that whole bet situation, because the boy disappeared in the playoffs. So, as far as I'm concerned, he might have been saving his brother ass in the playoffs.
That ain't his first time doing that.
By taking them L's, is all I'm saying.
Even when Denver won it, Michael Porter Jr. wasn't doing a hell of a lot, man.
Straight up anorexic in the playoffs.
I mean, it was
boy, don't eat.
It was Joker, Murray, and Gordon. It wasn't none of Porter. Porter was a four. I mean, Porter is one of them guys that. No, I don't know. I mean, just in my opinion.
Yeah.
He's like Austin Reeves was this year. In the regular season, Austin Reeves was I am him. In the playoffs.
Oh.
I mean,
where is he?
Where is he? You him? Where him at? Where him at?
Him downstairs.
yeah.
Him downstairs.
Him downstairs.
He ain't on the floor right now.
Where the cookies at? Him downstairs.
Where the cookies and shit?
I mean, No. You hit it that time, Jay. Him down.
Jang-a-lang, yeah, him down style.
Yeah, so
My boy ain't present.
yeah. So I mean, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, just like
So
that.
these dudes like that.
Houston's making noise now. They went out there, got Clint Capella. Like, ain't nobody heard of him since the Harden days. My boy don't even look like himself.
Capella don't look like himself.
I mean, my boy done put on.
Well,
He
you know
fat
he
and
had-
happy. My boy.
Well, you know he had a couple good
got big
years.
jaws now.
He had a couple good years in Atlanta.
Yeah, but I mean, boy been chilling.
Yeah, well.
But he back in Houston now.
Yeah.
He back in Houston. Down there with KD. They went out and got Dorian Finney-Smith from LA. Dorian got pissed off.
Wait, K, who, what K, and what did
Kevin Durant's in Houston. You know he signed with Houston? Yeah, KD's in a Rocket now. Big trade last week while you were gone. With
I
Phoenix.
was
That shit-
cheating. I was
Jalen
cheating
Green.
bad.
Yeah.
But
Jalen Green's down Phoenix and, you know, a few other.
Houston traded Jalen Green to Phoenix and got KD.
Yeah. I would have done the same thing. My
I
boy
would
went.
have.
I would have.
I wouldn't.
My boy, man, he did. KD ain't gonna. Hey, you know what you. As long as he on the floor, you know what you gonna get out of KD. Jalen Green, hey, that boy is anorexic or gluttonous, and typically anorexic most of the time. You know, there's no consistency. You know, so my boy ended up skinny fat because he died just confused his body. Like,
But how old is Jalen Green?
young buck, 24, 25, young buck.
How old KD about 35, man.
And they talking about winning. They wasn't gonna win with them efforts out of Jalen Green. They might win with efforts out of KD. KD got two chips. He got two chips.
You said KD and winning?
K-
KD gonna be your lead horse?
No, absolutely not.
Who gonna be your lead horse in Houston?
Fred Van Vliet.
Where are you? No, just said that's why I had to clear it out. When you say KD,
What up,
say,
Boomer?
man,
Yeah, OKCA, man.
man, all I can tell you that I know about KD
What up,
is
Vegas?
that he went down to Golden State and
Cupcake was good, girl.
coattailed. He coattailed to
Island Dog
two
was good.
chips. He coattailed to 2 chips.
Yeah, he
That's
did,
all
but
I
he
know.
got the MVP in them chips though, you know. But hey, I can't be mad at him. The boy, he was trying to go Bill Russell and get a super team going. You know, trying to go Bill Russell is all I'm saying.
I'm just saying, KD done tried this 3-4 places, and the only place it worked well was a team already.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, that's all I'm
The
saying.
team that he had down 3-1 before they came back and put him out. Like
Yeah,
that,
absolutely.
that's never gonna sit well
It
with
ain't on
KD.
me.
At all.
Cause this the whole thing. I'm gonna be like, say Russ, and we had them. We had them.
And
Say,
Russ
man,
would have been like, KD, who you talking to, dog?
No. I would have been sitting down telling you like this. I would have been saying, man, I don't care if I gotta say it's my fault. We had them.
Yeah.
Let's try them one more. We gotta try them one more time, man.
Man, they got
we
to KD.
had them dudes, man.
They got to KD before that series ended, man. KD was like, all right, I got you.
Well, you know
we're
what
gonna
Shannon-
lose. I'm gonna disappear.
Well, you
Don't
know
worry
what
about it.
Shannon Sharp always say.
What he saying?
He said, Draymond called KD on the phone and said, KD, will you come to Golden State?
So we can beat LeBron?
Yeah, KD said, yeah, I sure will. He could trade. And then once he got out there, Draymond called him a biscuit. Draymond called him a biscuit after he got there.
Hey, man. Hey, that whole situation.
I'm
For me?
just saying, you know, KD.
That whole situation for me was brutal, man.
Yeah, me too,
I can't get past KD.
I mean, I gotta.
Can't
I
get over
gotta
that
give
one, man.
KD is 2 chips. You can't take that away.
Yeah, man.
2 MVPs, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
But he didn't lead. He wasn't the lead horse, like you said. He wasn't the
Those
lead
are 2
horse
easiest MVPs ever won next to Andre Iguodala.
in the history.
Yeah. Most of them 3 was a Golden State and Kawhi MVP.
Yeah,
They talking
yeah.
about how good a job he did on LeBron. You better go check the stats.
Yeah, exactly. Man, yeah, man.
I mean,
Anyway,
you know, you gotta give it to somebody, and when your lead horse don't deserve it, you gotta give it to somebody.
and my next question on what in the HE double hockey sticks are the New York Knicks thinking? These boys fire a coach that get them to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in I don't know how many years where they actually had a chance.
Since the 70s, man.
Yeah.
50 years at least.
Rough. They fired that man.
They fired Thibodeau.
And now they're looking to hire Mike Brown. What's Mike Brown without LeBron?
Who?
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, do you know who Mike Brown is next to?
Who?
Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones. Mike Brown. Who? Mike.
Yeah, man. Like, my boy, hey, like, if that's the most New York Knicks-ish I've ever heard in my life, let's get rid of a coach that's turned us around and taken us almost to the promised land.
Let me say it like this. That's it. If that ain't the most New York Knicks bull-ish I ever
I'm telling
not
you,
just
man.
the issue. That's some bull-ish.
Hey,
man.
man.
Come on.
Say, man. Hey, man. Say, man. What y'all think about up there, man?
Say, man, New York. Y'all can call me, man. I think I coach Mike Brown.
Hey, Mike Brown don't soon. Hey, LeBron ain't there. You know what I'm saying? He can't take orders from LeBron. He ain't taking orders from Steve Kerr. Like, what has Mike Brown done? And he sure as hell ain't done. Has he turned the team around? I don't see Mike. The Knicks, y'all are done for the next 3 to 5 years. However long Mike Brown is there, man.
I don't get that either.
I don't see it going. Tom Thibodeau was the perfect coach for the New York Knicks.
Yeah, for those guys that they got. Man, I don't think you can beat Tibbs, man. I don't think you can beat Tibbs.
The perfect coach. I mean, for that city, his mentality.
Yeah,
you know,
New York a tough place.
It's pretty
man.
white collar city, but it's more blue collar mentality than white collar.
Yeah, New York is a tough city, man.
Tough city, man. You gotta have some grit. Gotta be a little grimy. You know, get your hands dirty.
It may not be but one city that may be tougher than New York. That's Philly.
Man.
No,
Chicago,
Philly.
maybe.
Yeah,
nah, Philly and New York. Yeah, you're right.
That's the only one that even close.
You're right.
It's Philly. I mean, I ain't saying they is.
Yeah, you're right.
But if anybody's in that category, it's Philadelphia, man. Philadelphia.
Right.
But New York. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's a bad move right there, man.
Yeah, that's a bad move.
And all I'm saying about Mike Brown.
Cannot play with him. Cannot win with him. Cannot coach with him. Can't
now,
do it.
Now, we talking about games. You're going to win some games. But we talk about championships around here, man.
We ain't talking about.
Yeah. Ain't nobody winning no championships with Mike Brown unless your name is LeBron James and you're 24 years old.
With who?
Mike Brown.
Who?
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown.
Like straight up, man. Like that is just.
Hey.
I don't get that.
Back then they didn't want him. Now they still don't.
Man. Back then.
They didn't want it. Right
Boy,
now
ain't never been hot.
They still don't want it. Mike Brown. Back then they didn't want you.
Now you ain't hot and they still don't want you, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, dog. Like, that's not what that is right there, man. Like that's pretty comical. Hey, what up, JD Fortis? JD for 3. What's good, big dog?
JD
what
for
would y'all
3.
do with Bronny if y'all were the Lakers front office? Yeah, the Knicks front office is on crack. What would we do with Bronny if we were the Lakers front office?
As long as Bronny's still selling jerseys, keep him on down.
Hey, I'm keeping Bronny on that roster.
Yeah.
I'm letting him play, man. Hey, look. Hey, man, me and Unc already talked about it. Bronny is the most trained athlete we may have ever seen come through this bad boy. Because of his father's training, because of the hyperbaric chain. I'm talking physically, mentally, however you can be trained in a sport. Bronny has done it.
I mean, he's a silver spoon athlete, man.
Hey,
he been working out at the highest level.
Yeah.
With one of the most trained athletes ever for his whole life.
Bronny been on a professional regimen since he was like 10, 11, 12. Like,
since he could do it.
So it's not a matter of whether or not Bronny can do it. It's a matter of whether or not Bronny can unlock his mind to allow himself to do it. Because the young man put out some great games in the G League this year. And last time I checked, those G League dudes are pretty good. Okay. It's not like, it's like just a significant G League, Euro League, pretty equivalent, right? Only next step up from there is the NBA. Right? So Bronny can play some ball. Against
That's
me
what I
and you,
think.
Bronny gonna kill us on the court.
Oh, yeah.
Bronny gonna break my ankles, dog. Okay. Like, it is what it is. He gonna break my ankles. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if he'll break my ankles. But Bronny can ball is what I'm trying to tell you. So I'm keeping Bronny, man, because I know that the kid is skilled and he knows the game very well. And he's always been a team player. That's the knock on Bronny. The fact that he hasn't been selfish. The fact that he hasn't taken over the game and been me, and gone out and scored 40, 50, 60 points. He did it this past year in the G League.
Sounds like a daddy, though.
Yeah. Very unselfish.
His daddy, like, LeBron James has been criticized for making the right basketball play. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Me personally.
Because he came after Michael Jordan. And all Michael Jordan gave a damn about was winning. He didn't care if it was the right play or not. All he wanted to do was win. And we talking about 90s Jordan. No? I know what you're talking about. I know what you're thinking about.
No. I'm just saying, you know, a lot of that's overrated too. But this is the thing. Your teammates got a lot to do with it because LeBron James, if you're in the NBA and I pass you the ball and you wide open, it makes a difference if you pass it to Steve Kerr or you pass to Mario damn Chalmers, man.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
what I'm trying to get people.
But he also passed that thing to Ray Allen.
Who was that? Oh, but what happened when he passed to Ray Allen?
Buckets.
Okay.
Buckets.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But see, you play with one Ray Allen, but then Mike played with Craig Hodges won the 3-point shooting competition, Paxson won it, and Steve Kerr won it.
LeBron played with Kyrie and he played with JR and he played with some other guys that could shoot that thing now.
But they didn't win the 3-point. Kyrie did.
Yeah, Kyrie.
They didn't win the 3-point shooting competition.
Yeah, you're right.
And then JR is more of a...
JR can still play.
JR
was a freak.
Do you know who JR was the first one on?
Who?
Russell Westbrook.
You think-
When you look at young JR, JR was doing some...
Young JR reminds me of young Kobe.
Huh?
Young JR reminds me of young Kobe.
He reminds me more of a young of a Westbrook.
I ain't seen nobody else like Westbrook.
No, I mean, if I'm saying...
Because he 100 miles an hour.
Greatly, J.O. was playing pretty fast, too.
He
was playing about 97.
Yeah.
You know. J.O. was playing fast. He was a little out of control.
Yeah.
But he was so physically gifted in Denver.
What up,
man,
Bowman?
J.O. was that dude in Denver, man.
What up, Tommy?
So, you know, I mean, I ain't trying to say
right.
he was as good as Westbrook, but I'm saying he was that kind of super
I'm going to say that.
That never...
J.R. Smith was ridiculous. J.R. Smith and...
J.R. Smith was on that cover of the NBA 2K.
J.R. Smith was a freak.
Yeah.
J.R. Smith was a freak. J.R. Smith reminds me the most of Kobe Bryant. He reminds me of a young Kobe. Number 8 with the fro. Playing number 2 to Shaq.
But I know when he was in Denver, that J.R. could go. And then
it was another Smith. What's that other Smith that came out of the high school? Josh Smith. That boy was cold too. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's what I be saying, man.
And that boy was cold too. But that's the difference between a professional athlete and a great athlete, right? Like J.R. Smith and Josh Smith, they were both great athletes and they're professional athletes. But they didn't have the career that they should have. Had they approached it like LeBron, they would both still be playing, in my opinion. Because both of those dudes, as far as athleticism and their ability, were well above average.
Yeah.
J.R. Smith was Kobe, Tracy McGrady-like.
Yeah. He was a freak to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
J.R. pulled that thing from long range, and
he'll blow past you. And he had hops galore.
Had Energizer bunny hops.
Yeah, he had hops galore. All kind of moves around the basket.
Yeah.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, just, still a little raw in there, though, where Kobe was a little more polished, where LeBron was a little more polished
and then
off the court.
I think Kobe and LeBron probably spent a little bit more time studying the game.
Absolutely.
I'm just guessing.
Kobe and LeBron are great because they had the ability of the greatest athletes and the mentality of WNBA players.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The fundamentals mattered to them.
Yeah.
Now, it's kind of Kobe and LeBron, you can't compare the two because I think Kobe is hands. Like he's so much more skilled than LeBron. LeBron was just 6'9", 260 pounds of freak that we hadn't seen before. I hadn't seen that before. Nothing like LeBron. Besides Larry Johnson, but he wasn't 6'9".
Larry Johnson about 6'8".
Larry Johnson, LeBron was a 6'9" Larry Johnson.
LeBron was more like, I'm gonna say more like Magic Johnson than anybody.
I think he's Larry Johnson and Magic Johnson put together.
Yeah. I mean, because he's a passer.
Because he's a facilitator, but he's
a passer.
Magic didn't have that power game that LeBron had, which Larry Johnson had.
Well, that just went with his size.
Yeah. And mentality too, though. Because I done seen a lot of soft big boys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And LeBron and Larry was not that.
Oh, no.
They knew how big they were, and they...
Yeah, and they took advantage of it.
Yeah. And how explosive they were.
Yeah.
And took advantage of it.
You know, to me, LeBron, basketball IQ is way up there.
Oh, yeah.
Way up there.
It's one of the greatest we've ever seen, no doubt. No doubt, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, JD for 3. Yeah, he said New York Knicks front office is on crack. I agree with you 100%, man. And we're going to keep this thing moving, man. NBA, it's a lot of craziness going on. We've been talking about that for a little bit.
One line to be jumping off in the NBA the next
yeah, man. That boy Shams, whatever your name is, big dog, kudos to you. Better you than me, homie, because you're busy right now, dog.
Yeah, absolutely.
Super duper busy, and July 4th is coming up, and I ain't trying to answer no calls. But moving along, beyond that NBA, let me go back to that good live screen. Yeah,
good
baby.
live screen.
Switch them up. Hey, wake up, y'all. Wake up. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Again, this is NOONISH Sports and Tech, man. We're live every Wednesday
and
around noon. Special episode today. Got caught up, you know, in Mexico with his twinkling his toes on the little chair on the sand, you know, while a young lady bringing the Mai Tai and doing a little dance for him with a little toucan on his shoulder, you know. So we had to push the show back this evening, you know, but I like it, though.
Oh, yeah, but we'll be right back next Wednesday. At noon.
Right back at noon. Y'all know what it is for another episode of Great Noonish, man. But moving along in these topics, man. So on to that MLB, man. So we got a couple young studs in the major leagues. Last year, y'all, I'm sure if you tapped into the Major League Baseball at all, young pitcher for the Pirates, man. Rookie last year, second year guy. Paul Skeens, man. The guy is just extremely dominant. Doing his thing once again as he did last year. And, kids just, overwhelming to these big league hitters, man. Making them look like, dang it, high school boys. Hold on one second, y'all.
Well, you know, Jay, he got to sit his TikTok situation back up, but
because it smashed off right there.
Yeah. But these young studs in this baseball, man, these guys can really throw that ball.
Tossing that rock, man.
Yeah.
Tossing that rock. So Paul Skeens, you know, last week we talked about my boy Jacob deGrom out here with these Texas Rangers. And if y'all know J.A., man, y'all know I hate pitchers. Because I'm a hitter. And I hate them. Because, dog, just release the ball. Ain't nobody here to watch you. Ain't here to watch me. But this kid, for the Brewers now, the kid is coming in very impressive. My guy, Jacob, oh, my gosh, Mizorowski is what we're going to call him. Jacob Mizorowski for the Milwaukee Brewers, man. The guy's putting up all-time great numbers right now, man. Like, not giving up runs. Like, the guy is just dominant out there, man. So y'all got to tune in. Check this kid out. He's a rookie this year for the Milwaukee Brewers, man. Remember his name, Jake Mizorowski. He's been dominant on that bump, man. It's pretty wild to watch. I love it. Love watching it, man, and just tune in to the guy. You know, we're coming up on the All-Star break, July 4th. It's typically when the All-Star game takes place, right around that time of year. Crazy that we're already midway through the season. These guys have played so many games already.
Already midway through baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, but just see, I mean, I know it's always in July.
Yeah.
Seems like God is
Quick. But I mean, because we've been having fun watching the NBA.
Yeah.
And time flies when you're having fun, huh?
Yeah, then when you switch over, you're like,
What happened?
wait a minute.
What I meant?
Half the season already gone?
Half the season is gone in baseball already. And your Texas Rangers, they starting to wake up. Those bats are starting to wake up. Remember I told y'all at the beginning of this season, the Texas Rangers have the best team in baseball. I thought. Right? Bats are starting to wake up. Right now we're number 1 in pitching rotation. Our pitchers, number 1 in ERA. Number 1 in defense. That's enough right there.
And we got Bruce Bochy.
Yeah, and we got Bruce Bochy. Yeah,
Still
so
got Bochy.
they say to win a lot of games in baseball, you got to do 2 to 3 primary things well. What are the primary elements of baseball? Hitting, pitching, and defense. Okay? Hitters always start slow. Pitching always starts ahead of defense. And pitching always starts ahead of hitters. I'm sorry. Can't talk right now. But number 1 in pitching, number 1 in defense, we got what's my boy? Bruce Bochy is our head coach and our hitting coach.
Oh yeah.
What's my guy from he's the Yankees brother, the guy from the Yankees. I can't if I can think of the last Brett Boone.
Boom. Yeah.
Brett Boone's our hitting coach. Since he's come here, hey man, he's getting us back right, man. I told y'all, Texas, y'all can hire me, I'll get you back
Brett
right.
Boone's been a manager or something before, haven't he?
No, he played. Brett Boone played.
I know.
He's a player. But Aaron Boone is a manager up in New York right now.
Okay. Oh, his brother Aaron.
Aaron Boone.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I'm not. Wait a minute.
And Brett was, the better player between the two. Brett Boone was the guy.
Oh yeah.
Now he was a juice head. Now that's not, my boy's juiced all the way up to the max. But that was the game. I'm not taking nothing away. I'm just letting y'all know my boy was juiced up.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. It is what it was. But evidently he knows a little bit about hitting, man. I don't know if he knows what I know about hitting, but he knows a little bit about hitting. But he's got these bats waking up a little bit. Adolis Garcia's coming back around. Marcus Simeon's coming back around. Our sticks are coming back. Guys that we counted on. Jake Berger. He's hitting the ball like much better. Like it's coming around. Watch out for these Texas Rangers. They're doing their dang thing, man. They're doing their dang thing, man. That's all I gotta tell you. What that drink like, man? What that drink like, man? Hey, man, say, man.
Say, man.
Hey, man, say, man. But keeping the party rolling. But yeah, y'all look out for those young studs, man. MLB draft was pretty solid, man. And hey, these Texas Rangers got a pitching rotation that's just freaking nuts, like insane. So go out, support your Texas Rangers if you're from the Dallas area, man. They got a solid team coming at you this year. That's all I got to tell you. Moving along. Little NFL news before we get out of here, man. Big moves were made for those Pittsburgh Steelers this past week. Jalen Ramsey is now a Pittsburgh Steeler. Traded for Minka Kirkpatrick and some other, assets and picks and things like that. But Pittsburgh trying to do something this year, huh? Clearly.
Who's their quarterback?
Aaron Rodgers and Will Howard. I'm more so looking forward to that Will Howard progression than Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, yeah, because Aaron Rodgers ain't going to do shit, man.
And Will Howard is the shit.
Yeah.
For them.
Yeah, for them.
He's Big Ben part 2.0, but he might be better than Big Ben.
Move on from... Man, they got to quit trying to make these retreads.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, yeah. But I think Aaron Rodgers is going to win some games for him, though. I think he's a good guy to bring Will Howard along quicker. And I think Aaron Rodgers is in a much better mental space in Pittsburgh because he respects Mike Tomlin.
Aaron Rodgers has always been an airhead. When he been in a good mental. This be his first time in his life. The way he get on TV and act, he always act aloof and Like he just,
He ain't got no
Just-
choice but
let
to
me-
respect Mike Tomlin. Because Mike Tomlin, hey, bro, what?
let me tell you like this.
Mike Tomlin hit Aaron Rodgers with a what? My nigga?
It's like
Move
this
around.
to me. Aaron Rodgers,
Just like that.
Aaron Rodgers is more arrogant than Tom Brady, man.
I mean, yeah. And he ain't got nearly the championship.
Nearly
The
the
pedigree, yeah,
accomplishments.
for sure.
You know, he may have he can throw better, he can do this, but I don't give a damn about that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
All I care about is did you win or lose the damn
Did
game.
you win or lose the game? That's
I don't
it.
care how good you look
Yeah.
when you're doing it. His balls was perfect. He's got physical skills.
Pause.
He can roll out. Aaron Rodgers got one Super Bowl, man. He walk around and act like that he's, one of these months.
I heard somebody say that. I had this chick tell me that one time.
Tell you what.
My balls was perfect.
Hey. She told you what your balls was perfect.
Say it's perfect.
Going down.
The whole everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hey.
I'm just saying. I ain't mean to throw that in there, but I guess I did mean it at the same time.
Hey.
I'm saying I ain't got nothing else to say about that.
I ain't got nothing at all to say about that. I don't know nothing. Hey, I'll tell
Bumblebee
you one
tuna.
thing. It's hard to leave off speechless.
But I can't say she did it that time.
I can't say
Did he
she
do it?
did.
Did he do
He
it?
did it that time.
Yeah.
Hey, so whoever saw this episode,
Hey, tell him shit one time for the good guys right there.
yeah,
You know?
hey, that's one for the ages right there.
Oh yeah, and I gotta bring this to the attention, man. Before we move off, I gotta go back to MLB one time, man. Horrible story, man. Brutal. Fans, be better, man. Be better people. All right, understand these are not zoo animals. These are human beings. These guys have lives. These guys are real. They feel, right? And your words can be impactful. So even if it's an away team, man, like don't get too personal with it, please. All right, heart goes out to my boy Ketel Marte, who had to go through one of the worst experiences I've heard, recently. And I know baseball's it's 6% black, so yeah, we get it. All right, we get a lot of bad words thrown at us, a lot of names calling, all that and all that. It's cool. You can take some of that stuff, but when it gets too personal, it becomes an issue. So I gotta look you in your face when I say this right here. Baseball fans in general, man. Respect the people on the court and on the field, man. Please. We're humans, man. We got families. We got hearts. We put our pants, socks, underwear, shirts on the same way you do. All right? So when you show up, understand that there's a human over there on the other side of those barriers or whatever it may be in the game that you're watching, and that feels, that has a heart, that is capable of laughing, that is capable of crying, that is capable of being extremely angry. Okay? And I say all that to say this. Arizona Diamondbacks went out to Chicago, South Side, those White Sox. We know it's hard and rough down there. You got to have some thick skin. Playing against the White Sox, and a fan ultimately got banned for life because he made comments towards Ketel Marte. What kind of comments can get you banned for life? The name Ketel Marte, he don't sound black, so it wasn't no racial discrimination going on, right? Ketel Marte, that's Latin, ain't it?
Yeah, so it still could be some racist stuff.
Yeah, it still could be, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Shit, for definitely sure, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It could be, but this time it wasn't racist. It was personal, man. An ignorant fan spoke out on Ketel Marte's dead mother and affected Mr. Marte to the point to where he had to stop the game. He had to be consoled by his coaches. What kind of heartless person goes out there and brings up personal things? You're digging, bro. I didn't even know that about his mother. How did you know so much about it?
Research. He did that on purpose. That was a purpose, a thoughtful purpose for act.
Yeah. Had to be.
Yeah.
Because that's not just like national news. Like, we don't hear when people's family members pass away unless it's like game day and Brett Favre's passed and he's coming to play the same day, or, you know, some crazy situations like that. You typically don't hear about that, man. How do you find that out? Like, you really have to have it in for somebody, man.
Oh, yeah. Now, I really don't have no problem with the fans telling, like the guy told Luka, get your fat ass in shape.
Yeah, that's directly to him
that's got
and
something
about
to do with
him.
the game. You ain't playing hard enough. I paid my money to come see a $200 million guy, and you look like a $35 guy.
Yeah.
Get in shape.
Like,
I ain't got no problem with that.
I could have gone to 24-hour fitness and watched
that's related to the game.
Yeah.
Anything related to the game, you run too slow.
Yeah.
You can't pass. You can't shoot.
We good with that.
You can't catch. You can't throw.
What up, Bowman?
Good with that.
What's
But
good,
don't
homie?
start talking about my
What up,
mama
Aiden?
and all that, man.
Yeah, bro.
You know, Ron, you slow. I go to track meet on with. Ron, you slow. They told you up. You got whatever. I ain't got no problem with that.
Yeah, because now, if I spot you out and you close enough for me to touch you and I touch you, it's a lawsuit on me because nobody knows what was said.
Yeah, that's why fans feel so privileged to do that stuff, because they want you to react so they can sue you. I mean, they want you to react in a physical way.
Man, these guys are not zoo animals, man.
Yeah.
These guys got a heart, bro. And now you talk about my mama, you bring up my pops, my deceased pops, bro. It's gonna be a problem off the field, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find you, dog. Like, it's gonna be a problem.
Now, because Uncle is the type of dude. Man, one time I went and seen one of my homeboys, man. His name Leon.
Yeah.
He playing basketball. Leon about 6'8". He playing against some dudes. They were 6'8", 6'9" too. But Leon, I said, Leon, go to the middle, man. They can't hold you.
Yeah.
They can't hold you. I mean, and every time he said, go to the middle, man. Pass Leon the ball. He get it. Boom. I said, Lee, go to the middle on defense. Just hold your hands up. They ain't tough. They don't come in. I'm talking to him personally.
Yeah.
Then the other guy said, man, what? I said, man, is your name Leon?
Man.
I said, oh, they running a fast break on y'all. Why you worried about me? I'm talking to Leon.
Leon,
I see
bro.
stuff like that. I have no problem with it because there's people call my name out so much in the
Absolutely.
stands and a whole bunch of it was negative.
I use it as fuel.
Yeah.
It's
So,
like,
but now when you start getting
wrong one today.
saying stuff that has nothing at all to do with the game,
Yeah, it's a
man.
problem, bro.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Problem, man. So, to tell Marte, shout out to you, bro. My boy was visibly crying.
And I'm gonna tell you like this, Marte, I wish I would have been sitting next to him.
Hey.
I ain't got that much to lose as you do.
I'd have handled it for you, man.
Hey, I'd have handled it for you. Guess what, Marte? If you'd heard I was in jail, you probably would have came and got me out.
Hey, we one of them ones. Me and one of them ones.
No,
like, we ain't
no,
gonna take too
no,
much. Even if it's not directed towards us, we ain't gonna take too much bullshit that's messing up this whole atmosphere and environment, bro.
Man.
If something ain't right and I'm here and ain't nobody else saying something,
I'm gonna say something.
I'm gonna say something. I'm wired like that. It's in the blood. I'm wired like that.
I can't help it. This has been a lot of time. I tried not to say something, but I said something. Like they said, I said something before I know it.
But bit my tongue to the blade.
Oh.
Got to say something, man.
Got
so,
to.
but shout out to you, Cattell Marte, man. Hey, you a hell of a ball player, bro.
Hey,
Hey, thank you for that World Series win that we got here in Texas a couple years ago. But you balled out. You were significant for the Diamondbacks and made that series very tough for us. You got a hell of a career ahead of you, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, man.
Because ignorant people gonna be ignorant forever.
That's it, man. Hey, if you ain't got no haters, that mean you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If
So
they ain't
you're
talking
doing
about
something,
you,
bro.
That mean you ain't doing nothing.
You're doing
I
enough.
mean, even though they may be doing the wrong talk, but they ain't talking. So I mean, you're doing a lot.
Yeah.
As he said,
Something.
a lot.
A lot.
He took the time to research
you.
find out you.
And you don't know who he is from Adam, man.
You know,
but shout out to you, bro. We got your back. Hey, there is no crying in baseball, but that don't count. Cause that's
that's not
game.
baseball. And this is the whole thing.
Straight up.
I tell people like this sometimes. Somebody say, man, somebody was talking, so-and-so said something about you wrong. You know what I tell him? I said, man, you know what? I ain't saying nothing about him.
Yeah.
He ain't came to my mind.
Boy, ain't on my radar. He ain't on my radar, man.
Yeah, I ain't saying nothing about him.
Why is my name in his mouth?
Nah, I ain't saying nothing about
Because
it.
I haven't thought about him, not once.
Yeah.
But shout out to you, man. Hey, what up, Judah? What's going down? Big Boomer. Yo, OKC up in the house. Yeah, $285 million.
285.
Ain't got no Cristiano Ronaldo with that $245 per year, though.
Per year. Say,
That's
now
crazy.
you talk about some paper. That's some paper toilet paper.
Big money.
Big
and
money.
I like it.
Hey, now. They say he going to get the bag. What you call that?
Man, that's the vault.
You call that the trunk?
That boy going to get the
The
vault.
Brinks truck? Or
That boy going to get the goddamn printer.
Yeah.
That boy printing money, man.
If that other
$600,000 a day?
This ain't no bag right here.
$600,000 a day, huh?
That's the Brinks truck can bring that kind of money every day.
$600,000 a day. Cristiano Ronaldo. Let me buy $1. But moving along. Hey, very simple right now, man. Y'all know it's a lot of people's favorite part of the show. It is time for IMO. You see how clean that look? We got some new visuals.
Oh, yeah.
And they clean.
Yeah, we got some of it.
What you got for the people in the IMO?
Well, in my opinion, athletes are delusional and they're disconnected from the real world.
Oh, man. That's true.
Because, like when I hear Giannis, no, real. Like when I hear Giannis say, oh, he upset. Giannis is upset because Dame Lillard got cut from the team. Giannis, we really don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Because this is the whole thing. Do you know how many people I done work with that got fired from their job? Athletes are delusional, man.
Oh, yeah.
You are not the owner of the team makes these decisions without.
Oh, Keyshawn Johnson said he never been fired, and then ESPN fired him soon after that. I just want to throw that out there.
Keyshawn lied. Didn't the Tampa Bay Bucks cut him in the middle of the year?
I don't think so.
Yes, they did. They sent Keyshawn home.
Did they?
I mean, he got paid, but go look at. Don't you know the year that the Tampa Bay Bucks won the Super Bowl?
Brad Johnson? Yeah.
They sent Keyshawn home.
Yeah.
In the middle of that, you remember he was playing with Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
They sent him home. What is that fire when they say, okay, we got to pay you, but we don't want you around?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, so
yeah.
So Keyshawn.
So he wasn't fired. He just was dismissed.
Yeah, he was dismissed. I don't.
Yeah.
You can.
He's fired from ESPN.
You can call it what you want to, but you ain't working here no more.
Yeah.
You know, you may be getting a check, but you don't work here.
Yeah.
You know, so man, you know, athletes are delusional, and I'm gonna tell you, and athletes have to realize that they are the only people in any industry. You know, unions do it. They gonna say, well, the company making this so much money, we want some. But the athletes go in there and they'll tell the owners to say, look here, you made $100 million. I mean, I'm just using a number. You made $100 million. We want $51 million and you get 49. What do they do that at? Do they do it on your job?
No.
Have you ever had a job that they do that on?
No. No.
I haven't either.
No.
Most of the time people say, this is what you gonna make, you want it or not.
Yeah. Period.
And you heard me say,
it's a negotiation, but that first offer come across just like that.
Especially in the NBA. If I was an owner, I would make my money off of TV revenue because they split that equally.
Yeah.
I'm not paying you no $280 million.
Oh, hell no. Hell to the no. No. We're gonna keep that bread.
You know, if it's only been, I mean, in the history of basketball, there ain't been but 2 or 3 players, maybe 4 or 5, worth $200-something million. Bill Russell would be one. If Bill Russell win all these championships now, he'd be worth he'd gone a wage that nobody else have ever seen before.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. And right now, if LeBron James was 20 or 21, he's gone on wage and nobody seen before. if he could duplicate what he already have done, go to 9 championships in 10 years. Say, man, do you know how much money he'd make?
More than he already made. And he a $1 billion guy.
Yeah.
He a billionaire already.
And he'd make more than that.
Yeah, Nike guaranteed him a $1 billion deal for the rest of his life.
Yeah. A long time ago.
And I don't know why, because Deion's selling more shoes than he is right now. And Jordan is too.
Deion sick right now. What the Jordan got his own brand. Deion's sales went up recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, yeah, no, I agree
I mean,
with
but
you.
this the whole thing. But LeBron still selling a lot of them.
Absolutely.
A lot of them. And they're going to sell more in the future.
Yeah.
Because the young guy,
Hey.
do you know how many, when I was on vacation, do you know how many 21, 22, 23-year-old guys, whatever, I'm saying young 20s, I ain't going to say 21.
Yeah.
Whatever. We was at the bar and all that. Do you know how many guys I ran into say, oh, man, you know, we talking sports. I'm like, oh, man, I know good damn well LeBron better than Michael.
Oh,
You guys
hell
in their
no.
early 20s. No,
That's because they didn't watch.
Yeah,
Period.
yeah,
Just like I didn't see Bill and Will
yeah.
and Dr. J and David Thompson.
That's why you think Michael.
Archibald
That's
and
why you
like,
think Michael to go.
Exactly,
So
'cause I didn't see them.
But I'm just saying. So by the time you get my age, you're gonna be like, "What the hell do you do?"
what are you talking about?
Yeah,
Halliburton the GOAT? What?
yeah.
Bro, so, yeah, no.
I mean, I'm just saying, Cooper Flag maybe to go by.
Yeah, exactly. But
I
Cooper
don't
Flag,
know.
hey, I
But
heard
it's
he got a
gonna
business.
change because they're already saying, you know, there's so many people saying, I'll be like, come on, man, y'all stop that, man.
Cooper Flag might be the GOAT. We gonna see what's up, man. Cooper Flag, I got big expectations for you.
And you know, and like I said, you can talk all the go talk you want to. You better check your teammates because when you go on that 50 greatest list and that 75th anniversary list, everybody that's got a lot of championships had the most teammates on there.
Hey, AD gonna be on there.
Huh?
Kyrie gonna be on there.
What?
Clay might be on there.
What?
75th.
No, the 75th already came out.
100th or whatever.
Who might be on there?
AD, Clay, Kyrie.
Clay might.
Kyrie and AD gonna be on there for sure. They was already on the first one.
No.
Kyrie and Clay. Come on now.
Alex English go there on that before they do.
I'm just telling you what's gonna happen. Alex English, ain't nobody thought about him. But
I mean, but just think about
what
that.
have you done for me lately? Alex English ain't done the damn thing since
See, what you
89.
gotta realize now, it's still, now the 75th anniversary came out about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So 20 years from now, KD ain't gonna be shit.
Yeah, you're
We're gonna
right.
put some young guys on
You're right.
there.
You're right. You're right. Who?
And I'm saying like this.
Who though? Who though?
I mean, some guys we
though?
don't even know.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I mean,
Hey, I think Amen Thompson got a chance.
who?
Amen Thompson,
Yeah, I bet he do.
that twin from Houston.
Yeah, he probably do.
He gonna have a chance.
Yeah.
There's some guys now.
Yeah, some guys.
Yeah.
But there's some guys that ain't even in the league got a chance.
Yeah.
Because they ain't number 12 years old.
Yeah.
Because they come in and put some work in. Oh, he the greatest. And you know, and this the whole thing. I don't even know if Dwight Howard on the 75th anniversary.
Ooh, I think he should be though.
I don't know how he's supposed to be.
Hell yeah, because he's the best big man during his era for sure.
Yeah.
By far.
I'm
During his era, he was the guy. He was Shaq during his era.
I'm going to tell you like this.
Now, he wasn't as good as Shaq, but he was Shaq during his era.
I'm going to say this. No, I'm going to say this.
You saying he better than Shaq?
No, I'm going to say this. Go look at that resume.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Dwight didn't have to play against David Robinson. He had to play against King. He had to play against other big. Dwight came in a very
Will
at a low point.
Will Chamberlain
against
played
big
more games against Hall of Fame centers than anybody.
Oh, for sure.
Look how they talk about him.
For sure. No, I'm saying Dwight Howard didn't. Big man wasn't a thing during Dwight Howard's era. Besides Dwight Howard and Shaq,
because he killed him.
I mean, it wasn't.
All I'm gonna tell you is go. I ain't saying
during Shaq's time, you can bring up David Robinson. You can bring up Akeem Olajuwon. You can bring up Rick Smits. You can bring up Roy Tarp. You can bring up guys from several teams. How many other centers were there during the Dwight Howard's era? What center is a lost position?
Well, you gotta go. Well, we gotta go back and look at the Dwight Howard.
During this time, center is a lost position.
But that's not.
Because we in Clay's
I'm
era.
just saying like this here.
We in Steph's era. That's why.
If you take away the championship, I don't even have to look. Because I know this one thing right here. I don't know how many times Shaq was Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
But I know Dwight Howard was 3 times Defensive Player of the Year. And I bet you this, Dwight Howard probably led the league in rebounding more times than Shaq did. He probably led the league in block shots more times than Shaq.
Yeah.
Shaq had a higher scoring average.
Yeah.
But everything else, Dwight Howard might have his ass.
Blocks, rebounds.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying from my memory.
Yeah, you're right.
Shit, I mean, so,
and it was shocking to me to see that Shaq is not in the top 25 in rebound.
It got swept 6 times, but you keep telling me you're the most dominant center. Where the evidence at? I'm like the police. Show me the evidence.
Boy had to score. He scored.
That's all I'm saying. He was a scorer. Because, I mean, he was a scorer.
He was scoring.
He was scoring.
But no, I loved your opinion right there.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't trying to say Dwight Howard. I just said go look at their resume. I'm not even sure myself, but I know Dwight Howard got a hell of a resume.
You sure Dwight Howard's resume is what you sure of?
Yeah, I ain't sure necessarily. I mean, I don't know how many.
Stat for stat against Shaq, you don't know
how many. I don't know how many rebounding titles Shaq got. I don't know how many block titles Shaq got. I don't know how many defensive players this year Shaq. But I know Dwight Howard, out of them 3 categories I named, Dwight Howard got about 8.
Yeah.
He led the league in blocks 3 or 4 times.
Individual statistics, Dwight Howard might be leading in more categories. But championships, Shaq Superman, man.
Yeah, championships.
And dominance in the era,
Dwight Howard was a player with Jameer Nelson, not Kobe Bryant.
Shaq's career was a lot like Jordan. When Robinson and Olajuwon left, he was able to
the same way,
dominate.
Yeah, that's the same way like Jordan was Magic and
But when
Bird
Dwight Howard got to the league, center wasn't a dominant position. It was all about the 2-3 stretch.
But this the whole thing. He made it a dominant position.
Again.
He
made it relevant.
So it's not his fault that y'all didn't adjust to him.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't take away what he did because of other people's style of play. I'm just saying, when you go,
he was really, that boy was on his Diddy.
And everybody gonna say
Dwight Howard was on his biggest Diddy shit.
And if I had to pick Shaq or Howard, I'm gonna pick Shaq
all day long, without a question.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
not even a question whatsoever.
But this is the thing that I will say.
Going back and looking at the numbers,
no, I'm talking about championship wise. But I will say this. Also, I will pick Shaq teammates over Dwight Howard teammates. Also,
Lakers for sure.
Yeah.
Orlando has some pretty good ones too.
Glenn Rice, Robert Horry, Derek Fisher, Kobe Bryant,
Gary Payton,
Karl
Malone.
They
didn't win it though, but
I mean, I'm just saying. I'll pick Shaq. I mean,
Lamar Odom. Was Lamar on that team?
Yeah, Lamar Odom. I mean, he was one of Shaq's team. No.
Was he on the team?
I mean, but I'm just saying. Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he was on the after Shaq.
Dwight Howard had Jameer Nelson. He don't Turkaloo. Now I do like Rashard Lewis, but this is the thing. In that championship when they went, he don't Turkaloo and Rashard Lewis hitting threes all year. They got.
I don't even know. I don't even remember who the point guard was for.
Jameer Nelson.
Oh man.
He's a little 5 and 8 guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. Shaq got.
He's a March Madness hero.
He was tough, and
he was tough. He was a good guy. Like,
I mean, he was.
What school did he come from? He came from a small school, like UConn or something, didn't he?
Yeah,
or Illinois or something.
That's the same way. Like I love Muggsy Bogues.
Villanova or something like that.
I love Muggsy Bogues. Be 5'4".
Yeah, ain't what you gonna do with
it?
You know Muggsy Bogues because he's a outlier.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because he's a champion that got championship pedigree, but
guess what?
The man's heart was huge.
You know when he was playing, right? In the 90s against Jordan. Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah, he gave Jordan hell too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, so I'm gonna say it like this. I'll pick Shaq over Dwight Howard, but I'll also pick Shaq teammate. And it's just
for sure.
And Dwight Howard would have been playing with Kobe and Robert Horry and Glenn Rice and whoever else. I can't. If you go down their roster, they had some more guys. They had a lot of guys.
Yeah, they had a lot of guys. I just ain't.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, most of the times, people will say, oh, I'll take Larry Bird over LeBron. I'll take Larry Bird teammates over LeBron teammates too. I mean, people they got all this stuff too. I'll take this guy.
Depend on what year though.
Now, any year,
No, because he had Kevin
year.
Love and Kyrie and JR, and he was stacked D-Wade. And LeBron was stacked up a couple of them years now.
Hey, let me tell you, all them people you named
ain't as good as them Celtics.
Robert Parrish on the 50 greatest. Kevin McHale on the 50 greatest. Larry Bird on the 50 greatest. And Dennis Johnson on the 50 greatest.
Yeah, that's 4 out of, that's
4.
That's almost 10% of the 50 greatest.
And then you had Danny Ainge.
Yeah.
He wasn't no 50 greatest, but Danny Ainge could play.
But hell, Bill Russell and them boys was on the 50 greatest. Bill
Russell had about
Celtics had probably about 20% of the 50 greatest.
Shit, the Celtics probably had 30% of it. Shit, man, when you talk about Bill Russell had, no, for real. Bill Russell had 6 or 7 teammates up there. Then you had John Havlicek, Larry Bird, Robert Pat. You had 4 or 5, you had Larry Bird there. Then you had Nate Archibald was up there.
Yep.
Bill Walton. All the players of the Celtics. Celtics had damn near half of them motherfuckers.
That's crazy.
No, for real. I bet you.
They probably had about 25% of the 50 greatest.
Over 25. I guarantee you.
You think it was over?
Man, you talking about 15 or 20 out of 20. Out of 50.
Yeah, you right. God, dog.
Celtics had about 40. Celtics had about 35%.
That's why Alex English went on now.
Man, I can name about 10 or 12 just off the top of my damn head.
I say, how we gonna put Alex English on here because he led the league in the 80s in scoring, but we got all these dudes with 5+ championships.
Because he wearing their ass out, but they had better teammates than he did.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
They had better teammates. That's why you can put him on there. When you lead a whole decade in scoring, and you ain't had number 7 decades, you ain't had number 8, 9 decades, man, 40s, we just in the 8th decade.
Yeah, that's
more than a whole decade.
That's more than 10% of the league.
Yeah, you led a whole decade.
Yeah, that's significant. And you're not on the 50 greatest? Yeah. Them Celtics.
I don't give a damn about
it's all because of them Celtics.
Playing together.
It's all because of them Celtics.
If I'd have played over there, I'd probably have 3 or 4 too.
Yeah.
If you would have took Agassi and put him in Larry Bird, I ain't gonna say they had 3, they had 1 or 2 more.
Big.
I'm just saying to me.
Factuals. What up, Will? What's going down, man?
I mean, basketball like that, like I tell and you know my opinion, you ain't no better than your
Welcome to the show. Welcome to
I said it all the time.
But it's a fact though. What you're saying though. Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact. No matter what sport, you ain't no better than your teammates. Unless you're playing golf, tennis.
That's why Tom Brady left New England and went to Tampa Bay because he had better teammates.
Yep, absolutely.
Because when he went down there, Tampa Bay had
Trash John. Oh, you talking about in Tampa?
Yeah, they had Mike Evans and
Chris Godwin.
They both.
And then got Antonio Brown.
And then got Antonio. Then got Gronkowski. Yep. They already had 2,000-yard receivers when he went there.
Leonard Fournette.
And they had the number 1 defense already.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Better teammates make things possible, man.
But he hadn't won in 3-4 years up there.
No, because he
go down there and win the first year.
Can you name one teammate he had?
What?
In them last 3-4 years he was in New England?
No, I can name some teammates.
Besides Gronk?
I can name some teammates he had when they were winning.
Absolutely, I can. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Lawyer Malloy,
Richard Seymour,
Richard Seymour, Wolfo, Teddy Bruschi,
Ellis Hobbs,
Ellis Hobbs, Law, Branch,
Malloy,
I can name one.
Edelman, what's the other guy before Edelman? The other slot guy went to Denver.
I can't think
of his name off the top of his head, but Tom Brady had some guys, man.
These guys had some teammates, man.
When the Cowboys sucked, I kind of took the Buccaneers and the Patriots under my wing. Those are my teams when the Cowboys sucked in the 2000s. But anyways, that's a great album I want.
Anyway, give me your opinion because we've been talking about mine all the time.
In my opinion, I'm going to kind of harp on some stuff I already talked about. Them Jordan 40s is lazy, dog. Tinker, bro, we gotta go to high or something. We gotta take a Hatfield up I don't know if he passed away or not. If he is, we gotta dig him up and grab one of his fingers or something and grate him, grind it down, and put it in a potion, put it in a suite somewhere, and smoke that thing up and come up with some better ideas. Hey man, this Jordan 40, man. Since we on that main. Since Cooper Rush on that main. That Jordan 40, man, is real lazy. It looks like it could have been made in the 40s. Look like a Chuck Taylor on steroids with a wink in the back.
Look like Bob Cousy could have played in it.
Look like Bob Cousy could have. Hey, man. Say, man. Hey, man.
Hey,
Get off
man.
the technology, man. Boys are rocking shoes because of the look and the feel. Yeah, you got to feel good, too. But, hey, man. That Jordan 40 is real lazy. I don't even know what to tell you about it. Look like the Jordan 17 mixed with the Jordan 14. Mixed with a Chuck Taylor or Kids or something. Like,
Pro kids.
bro, like, y'all gotta do something, man. Who's ever in that design room, fire them. Okay? Because Nike can't
Cannot
win
play
with
with
them.
him. Cannot
Won't
win with him.
bro.
Cannot
Telling you
coach
right
with him.
now.
Can't do it.
Because they are who he thought.
They are who we thought they were. Whoever that designer is been letting us down.
He told you that a couple of weeks ago. He is who we thought he was.
Butler like Bart Simpson could have rocked these shoes, man. Like Dennis the Menace should have been wearing these things, man. These bad boys have no life. Brutal. Stan Smith.
Stan Smith, the tennis player.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, come on, man. Nike, do something better than this, bro. It's so many people out here, man. God, dog, it's designers left and right, man. Like, hire somebody with a little personality, dog. Cause this, what y'all are doing right now, and trying to sell for $200, $220, real lazy, bro. I'm not about that life, dog. I save my cho-chos and wait till next time. Okay, my friend. You see what I say? Okay. Air Jordan, Schmear Jordan. Okay? No longer relevant right now because walking around Academy Sports and Outdoors got Jordans everywhere now. That ought to let you know something about your design team. Academy is discount central. You know what I'm saying?
They had the new Jordans?
8 for $9.99. Got Jordan logos everywhere, huh? Academy used to not sell Jordans.
Yeah, I know they did.
The right stuff, the right price. Yeah, they got Jordans in there now. Galore. All of them. Nike.
Stop it.
Unc said it. I don't gotta repeat it.
Stop it.
That's all I gotta say about that, man. I'll let your boy if you want some nice details, designs. Call Kanye, man. Jordan Brand, hire Kanye.
I ain't gonna say all that.
Kanye's done more for the shoe game than anybody in the past 10 years.
They had it with them Yeezys on.
He went ham with Nike when he was with y'all. Shoe sold out. Went to Adidas. Every shoe sold out. Sign Kanye, man. The man's got talent. Jordan. I know he had to say something about you in his little lyrics. But he's just letting you know you ain't got Tinker Hatfield in the building no more, man. Y'all are suspect to get taken over.
Maybe y'all need to go get Tinker back.
Need Tinker back. Free Tinker.
Boy, you must be real out there. Free Tinker. Cause this shit is not working.
No, sir. Boo-boo. Jordash. When Jordans start looking like Jordash, it's a problem. And that's all I got to say about that. But yeah, man. Hey,
man,
let's
we
get
appreciate
it.
y'all.
Appreciate y'all tuning
Man, we
in,
love
man.
y'all, and we'll be back next week.
Another excellent episode in the books, man. Season 13.
Kick it
Noonish
off, jump it
Sports
off.
and
Tech.
Tech, man. We definitely appreciate y'all. You good to go, man? We're gonna have a good season 13 or what?
Oh yeah, man, we're gonna rock the house in 13.
Yes, sir. It's going down with the get downs, man. They say 13 an unlucky number. It's our favorite number, man. Hey, make sure y'all come back next Wednesday sometime around noon.
See you
For the
there. See
We'll
you
see y'all.
there.
Peace. You don't know?
Noonish. 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 Wednesday. Noonish. Noonish. Wednesday. Noonish. Noonish. Wednesday. J.A. he was major league playing around with them bats. Kia OG, making plays on the track. Sports and technology, we mix it in with facts. Catch him every Wednesday to like double tap. Lot of interviews with ballers and them winners. Yeah, Jay on Notre Dame, all winner.